Hello world.
Hello, world. Okay, so is everybody in right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. Um, so, where we left off, just to reiterate, so we. Wow, I just lost my train of thought already. Great. No, I remember. So, where the last episode left off, you guys were meeting with Governor Headley, recounting the events. We then had a ship from the lovely Fallacy Kingdom show up. It was their typical trade ship, one of their bigger ships carrying a bunch of various supplies for various works, woodworking, alchemy, food, basic toiletry supplies. That's not how you spell it, but okay.
Seriously?
There you go.
Oh.
And and there you go. And so that the Fallacy ship arrived, and on that ship was a number of sailors and one of our new characters, our new NPCs, Mr. Eldritch Highwind, a tall elf in magnificent armor. In fact, the exact same armor set that you see Governor Headley wearing, just a different color set. And his is a little more regal to show off the fact that not only did he come from the same school of training, but he is also the captain of the Royal Guard of the Fallacy Kingdom. However, the meeting was cut short as the town was shortly invaded afterwards by none other than the masked elf and her, I guess, bandits, we'll call them that. You guys fought your way through the town and slayed the great masked elf in the burning church. However, we left off learning that the Governor Headley had been kidnapped during the scuffle. And so, we will start off today's episode right where we left off, just a couple minutes after the fight in the church. So, a little bit of time has passed. There is still fighting going on, and you can hear it outside of the church. If you guys remember, poor Ven was on death's door.
Oh, yeah.
And so, in the immediate aftermath of the battle, after you guys looted Bobry's dead corpse, Rip Bobry, and you guys looted the masked elf, Eldritch carried Ven, as she felt very weak, to the bed here, where he has been administering first aid and also tending to all of your wounds. So, if you have not already, Ku, if you can please top off your health.
Oh.
Dreamy man.
God, I wish Eldritch carried me to bed.
And so lucky. Almost died.
And so, we begin today's episode here. So, we have shortly just learned that, again, Governor Headley has been kidnapped and taken to their fortress somewhere in the forest. Then, you've slowly just been recuperating while Eldritch has been kind of taking care of your wounds. How's the conversation going right now?
Oof. What a day.
Sweating. And I feel like we have a shitload more of work to do. Who knows where the Gov is, man.
Ven,
Always.
Ven, how do you feel right now as you were basically unconscious, about to die, before you were miraculously saved, and now Eldritch is tending to your wound on the bedside. How do you feel right now?
A lot better than earlier.
Okay.
How much better?
Like, I'm at 12 health better.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So Eldritch is bandaging your wounds, and he's trying his best to be soft and as gentle as he can. He looks over to the rest of you guys who have gathered around, and he goes, "Well, the fighting is still going on, but I've done my best to nurse you guys with the medical knowledge I have. However, I think it's time we need to go after Headley. We must bring him back.
You're right. He, he buys us our Bloody Marys. We owe it to him.
Eldritch kind of looks a little confused. Is the Bloody Marys all he's worth to you?
Yes.
Maybe one
They're
day
very
he'll let me
important
hit
to
that
us.
crack pipe.
The crack pipe is just a regular smoking pipe. I just want to say, I did like crack pipe
Oh.
be damned. It is just a smoking pipe.
No,
Wow.
it's a crack pipe.
Okay, all right, crack pipe, whatever. So he looks over at you guys. I understand that you guys have met this masked elf before. Do you guys know the location in the forest that she was referring to?
I think Ku and Ven have the best and clearest memory.
What?
Hello?
I slightly remember how to get
Up to two.
Eldritch looks over at Ku and stares at her. Do you know where to go?
Let's go to the fort.
Okay, but do you know...
Like you said, let's go to the fart.
Do you remember where exactly you met her the first time?
Yeah, let's go. Just follow me.
Okay. Eldritch looks around. He kind of surveys you guys and is content knowing that you guys are up to speed and up to full health. He reaches into his bag and he brings out some more potions of healing, and he gives one to each of you. And he goes, I don't know what's left out there, and especially as you guys are going towards their hideout, I think a majority of their fighters are here trying to attack the town, but still, be careful, okay?
He's not going with us?
He looks outside the church, and he kind of surveys the battle scene that's going on, and he looks back at you guys. It's a bad look for the town if the entire council leaves the town to dust just to try and save one person, no matter how important that person is. Someone must stay behind and help control the battle and turn the tides. I trust you guys to save my friend. In turn, place your trust in me to help save this town.
All by yourself?
I mean, didn't he carry us last fight?
Yeah, pretty strong.
He puts his hand over his chest. I put my faith as somebody who graduated from the Witcher School of Training. I am a royal knight, a captain of the royal guard. It is my duty and my honor to protect those dear to me. And right now, that honor extends to this village. I will protect it with my life.
We trust you.
He puts his arm down and
Don't die.
and for a very, very brief moment, his serious, if not solemn expression cracks a little bit, and you see just a small hint of worry as he looks at you guys, and he goes, one thing. I know this may be a little weird, perhaps a little off for someone you just met to say this, but I know it's been a while since I've talked with him, but Headley is still someone I consider very close.
Is he your brother?
And he is not my brother. Eldritch is an elf. Headley's a human.
Cousins. Okay. Go ahead.
I consider him a very close friend of mine. Maybe like a brother, like you say. I mean, we grew up together in the same school. And even though we don't talk as often now and we're a literal island apart, I implore of you, please, bring my friend back in one piece.
We'll go get your mans.
Yes, he will be able to breathe when he gets back here. And hopefully he will be able to see you.
He'll be able to breathe when he comes back. That's a pretty low bar you're setting.
He'll still have his sight and he will still be able to breathe. I believe we can do that.
Do me a favor and just roll charisma on that. Roll a charisma check.
Spira. The eloquence is jarring.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe.
Despite the perhaps odd choice of words, Eldritch seems very content and appears to have placed his faith in you guys. He relaxes a little bit and his face resumes that very maybe not serious, but that kind of stern, royal look that comes from somebody who has been training for most of his life. Okay then, on that note, I will take care of the scene here. I hope to see you guys soon. And he begins to walk away.
Wait.
Square by square.
He walks slowly because Ku is thinking.
Wait, so are you trying to say something as he's walking out?
She wants to pickpocket him.
I'm not gonna let you pickpocket him. I don't
Hey,
care.
what is purred?
Pues.
What are you saying?
She wants someone else. She doesn't want him to stay alone.
That's what I was trying to hint
Too
at
bad.
earlier. I
Yeah.
was like,
Stay
shoot.
alone.
Too late. Eldritch keeps walking. That's
No,
it.
our friends. Damn, he's walking through chairs.
He's not walking. He's running into the battlefield, swords drawn. He's doing some sweet
Right
parkour. He's ready to do his duty,
He is hurtling.
knowing full well that you guys are taking your job seriously, and he knows he must do the same for himself. So he runs out, and with that, you guys are left alone in the room. Is there any conversation with you guys? Any sort of prep talk before you guys head out?
Pep talk? Prep talk?
What if like one of us stays here to help?
No.
We can't.
Yes.
It doesn't work like that.
We're going rapiers deep into this.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, but what about Welby, your sheep?
You want my sheep to stay here and survey the mans?
The sheep's gonna die.
The sheep needs us.
That's okay. Don't. We should trust him. I mean, he gave us. He healed all of us, and
You guys
helped
also
us to
all
keep-
have one potion of healing, by the way, so please don't forget that.
Do we have two now?
Some of you guys who haven't used yours, you have two.
I'm
Nice.
the only one who used it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So everyone has two except for Ven.
Think
I think so.
Fuck, I
Or me.
probably shouldn't have given that. Oh well.
Oh, sorry, Venolin.
Vanilla.
Ven.
There's an extra A in there.
It sounds cuter that way.
Vanilla.
Dude, I can't wait to die and introduce my new
Oh, well,
Oh.
you could have died last time, but alas.
Then why don't you just stay here then?
character. No! Let's go.
Yeah, so you can die quicker.
Come on, everyone, let's
Die.
just go find the governor.
Let's
Please.
go.
All right, are you guys heading out?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're all pepped. We're
Okay,
all
so
pepped out.
you guys begin the journey back through the forest. Thankfully, because Ku is a natural explorer of the forest, Ku remembers the way, and you guys do not get lost. So, I'm bringing you guys over to this map. However, I'm just keeping it here just to kind of show that we're traveling through the forest. You guys aren't really stopping here. You guys are just walking, but it does take some time. You guys are traversing through the forest. At this point, maybe an hour has passed, and you notice that the forest, for the most part, has been pretty greatly disturbed. It looks like a great force of people were moving through. You see a lot of heavy footprints that were heading towards the village. A lot of trees have been disturbed, as if people were either resting or perhaps whacking at the trees with weapons to test their might. Any observations as you guys, or any thoughts as you guys keep walking through?
Jeez, I wonder if these are made by... Wait. What if these are the tracks made by the people who just decided to crash our town?
Okay, so all we have to do is follow them the opposite direction then.
We know where we're going. Have we learned what this revolution is all about? Because, like, I mean, we're a peaceful town. They just seem like they want chaos, but like.
Well, what did the Dro elf say again?
Does anybody remember?
No.
Nope.
The sky will tell us. The voice in our heads was going to tell us right now.
Mufasa out in the sky.
There's nothing to investigate right now, Ku. Sorry. However, just to reiterate, so when you guys fought the Dro elf, and I know it's supposed to be pronounced Drow, but I don't give a shit. It sounds lame, so I'm gonna say Dro. When you guys were fighting the Dro elf, she mentioned that she was looking to lead a revolution, and she wanted to take over the outpost by creating chaos and usurping the governor. Now, as to what her grand plans were, if that was the grand plan, or if there was more, or if that was it, or how she came about with these men, or anything like that, you guys don't know.
Ooh.
Woo. Thank you, Mufa.
Okay, so you guys, as you guys ponder, you keep moving through the land, and eventually you guys reach the same forest clearing that you saw when you first met our infamous Drow elf. So,
Ooh, switching up the pronunciation.
I didn't mean to. So, you guys are now here. You guys have an idea that perhaps somehow, somewhere here is an entrance to a lair. What do you guys do?
Okay,
Investigate.
let's spread out. I will take the northern path.
Yes.
I guess Ku, you can take the left, then the right. Namaya, maybe the upper.
As you guys move, please keep track of your movement speed. Don't just teleport across the map.
Yeah. I'll move and check out this log.
5, 10.
I have a spell called Locate Object, and I use that right now.
But do you know what you're trying to locate?
I can locate some part of Headley, like his sword, or his crack pipe, or his
Head.
Let me
or
see.
his.
Let me see. Locate object. That is within 1,000 feet of you.
Come here. Let me sniff that out.
I was about to say, do I reach out and touch the log to see if there's any residue?
So
how do
okay.
we-
So who's going first?
Oh.
Welby, do you want to cast locate object? And you're trying to locate Governor Headley.
Yeah.
Okay, cast it.
I click that shit. Oh, do I click it in a different way?
No, that's fine, because it's not.
Okay.
It doesn't need like a number. Just make sure that you note your spell slot. I think that's a level 2 spell slot.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you cast locate object? What does it look like when you do it?
Grab person. Stand there. My face gets really serious, and I'm just like, "Give me Governor Headley. Like, where's Governor Headley?" And
Okay.
then I kind of like wave my arms around like I'm looking for something, but my eyes are closed.
Okay, so you kind of sense out like a wave of perhaps
Bless you.
sensory magic. You look around the forest, in your immediate area within 1,000 feet. But oddly enough, you don't see him anywhere, or you don't sense him anywhere. So, what's next?
Oof.
Damn, Ku. I think Ku is next. He must
Sorry.
have something to prove.
Then why are you rolling?
Well, because to the left there's a picture of a dice, and look, we could just click them instead of typing in / whatever.
Yeah, you could.
The
It's a
left,
shortcut,
there's
but
I didn't know that.
yeah,
Sorry.
on the bar on the left side, there's a die, and then you can just you could do D6 2d6, 2d8. But the thing is, it doesn't do the modifier, so you would still have to do like the +2, +4, or whatever. I think I'm pretty sure. doesn't let you.
Sorry, I got distracted.
That's
Okay.
good to know.
So Welby has cast.
Holy. Namaya. She's not only located Headley, but has fully defeated the Drow elf race.
Okay, so you guys are currently investigating who wants to do something now. Now that Welby is located, has done locate object and has not found anything. What's happening right now? What are you guys trying to do now?
I want to do something. I want to turn invisible.
Why?
Okay.
Because I have a feeling I'm gonna get attacked.
I'm gonna tell you now, you don't need to.
Fine.
Boo, let her cast it.
Spell slot.
Boo.
Okay, I'm not turning invisible yet. I haven't used it yet, that's why.
Okay,
Now's
so
the time.
What time is it? Is it evening yet? Can I use my dark vision and everybody else goes blind?
It is evening, but it is not dark enough yet where dark vision comes into play.
Aww. Doesn't it like just automatically like happen?
What?
Dark vision?
Yeah, and then you guys are blind.
No,
Why
I
are we
have dark
blind?
vision.
Because it's dark.
I have dark vision also.
No, take it off.
Oh my god.
Don't you guys
Okay.
too?
What are we doing?
One's
supposed to
looking
be
for the
looking.
governor.
Well, I'll
Any
tell you.
clues?
I'll tell you right now. Typically, when you're looking for stuff, someone should try to roll investigation.
Oh, I will do it. Can I do it?
No,
It's
turn
one of my-
invisible.
It's one of my check mark thingies.
Well, Ku beat you, so.
Your skills.
What? You can't do that.
So,
Oh my
you
God.
rolled a 15. Okay, so, Ben, stop it.
No, it was delayed. It wasn't working.
Let's arrest Van.
So, Ku, you're looking in this general area, and you're kind of looking around the ground. You're looking around in the air for any sort of sign or anything. However, in this general vicinity, it doesn't look like there's anything of note.
Oh no.
Good.
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I can't.
Who wants to do something now?
Can we do investigation in another area?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Someone other than Ku. Ku's already done it.
Oh.
I'll do it. Let's. Investigation.
Ooh, 18? Okay, so Namaya, you're kind of looking around over here. Or you can't see my mouse, sorry. Kind of looking over here. And you notice near Aspira this log. And this log, you remember, was actually where we
No,
first...
she doesn't remember.
Oh, but you recall that Ku told you that the Drow elf was sitting on a log. And you notice that the log appears to be sitting on dirt that's been, like, you notice the dirt around the log is kind of shifted, as if, like, the log has been moved frequently and is resting on soil that hasn't really settled.
Interesting. Maybe we should try moving that log.
I
Okay.
agree.
Okay, you guys move it. I'll stand guard.
Okay.
Do I need to roll strength? How do I move this?
Just roll a strength check.
Strength check.
Maybe it's acrobatics, I don't know, but it should just be strength, like pure strength.
Oh shit, my strength is...
Yeah.
Oh, it should have been athletics. Oh well. But 16
Oh, I can
16 that's
roll
good
that
enough.
too.
16's good enough. I'm not going to bother. So, you move the log, and underneath the log is something rather peculiar. There appears to be a latch, as if one of those latches where you open it and there could be like a ladder or something leading down. There appears to be a latch, but it appears to be locked. And so I don't have a visual for this, so I'm gonna have to describe this. So if you guys just want to pay attention, so I don't have to repeat this a million times.
Okay.
So as you guys move the log, you notice a couple of things where the log was resting. You notice said latch, which is locked. You also notice what looks to be a fresh pile of dirt, or soil, excuse me. Like, and it's in a pretty like circular shape. Like you can see where the fresh soil was planted compared to the rest of the forest around it, the rest of the grass around it, and then kind of off to the side of said soil is a circular mural, and the mural has 4 kind of paintings around it. And so imagine like a circle that's been split into 4, so like quarters, right? The top left depicts what looks to be like a spring season. There's some flowers, and there is a lot of excuse me, sorry, I messed up. So it's spring, there's rain, there's some pretty flowers, but not a lot of like tall trees in the painting, but there's a lot of rain. And that's on the top left side. On the top right side is what looks to be a depiction of summer. And you can tell it's summer because the mural, that side of the mural, is mostly just one big sun painting, and a lot of kind of what looks like daylight shining down onto the ground. On the bottom right side is appearing to be a depiction of autumn. And you can tell it's autumn because the plants that are in the picture have started to wither. The bright greenish color is slowly turning into an orange, and you see what appears to be large depictions of blowing wind in that picture. And then the last quadrant is the bottom left, and it appears to be a depiction of winter. The winter side, you see the tree and the flowers and the plants that have been depicted in each of the other quadrants have kind of shriveled into what would typically be seen during the winter season. All the leaves have fallen off, and you see a lot of perhaps ice and snow depiction. So, what do you guys do now?
Only the avatar can be.
One flower.
All 4 seasons.
So there's a latch, and then there's a mural with 4 specific divisions dedicated to each season.
Pile of soil.
And some soil, yes. Some fresh
And
soil
some
from the looks of
soil.
it.
Some worms have been there.
Investigate it, Rospira.
Would that help? I would think I need to roll what do I got here?
You can roll investigation if you want.
Do it.
Now, will it help? It just depends on the roll.
What about perception?
Perception won't do too much here.
Okay, what about,
How about history?
What, do you not know how seasons work? Actually, hold off on. I know I said perception may not help you. I'm just doing a quick check to make sure I'm not bullshitting you. Perception check lets you spot, hear, or otherwise detect the presence of something. It measures your general awareness of your surroundings. No, it's not going to help you in this.
Insight?
Insight? No, there's nothing here that'll immediately help you if you roll insight. I still think investigation would probably be the best bet.
Okay, well, I'll throw out an investigation. Let's hope for the best.
12. So you look around, Respira. You're kind of looking at the log to see if perhaps there's anything inside the log. There's nothing. You kind of look around the immediate area, and the mural appears to have a faint magic taint to it. It does not appear to be just a regular old mural that was left there. It appears to be affixed to some magical spell of sorts. And you also tried to just pull on the latch, but it's locked. And no amount of force, at least just regular force, appears to be doing anything to it.
We need a spellcaster here.
Throw the soil on the flower.
Flower.
Onto the flower.
What
you mean
flower?
the spring?
The mural.
The spring mural?
Okay,
Which
so you
mural?
want to
Just
scoop
open
up
the
the
lock.
you want to scoop up the soil and just dump it onto the mural? Is that what you're saying?
You just said
No.
open the lock. Girl, if I knew.
Go on, Benlin. Go on.
Is that what you want to
Oh.
do?
No.
Does the latch need a key?
It does not need a key, but it appears to be locked somehow. But there's no
Okay,
opening
magic.
for a key.
Okay, magic.
Okay. Magic.
What if we use the tinder
What
box
do
and
you
boot up?
use? Can we?
We'll just end up burning the
Can
log.
someone
if
use
we
a
use
spell?
tinder.
Isn't there like some kind of kit where like pickpocket? can
Wait, can I use perception on how to open the latch?
There is no opening handle or any. If there was a key opening, maybe, but there is no key opening of any kind where you could possibly pickpocket or lock it. So
Can I just shoot an Eldritch Blast at it? Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Let's
you
see,
want
I
to
have
shoot an Eldritch
mage
Blast at the
hand.
door? Or at the latch?
Yeah.
Okay.
The latch is locking a door.
So try it. Roll it.
Oh
Are we
god.
going to
You
get
guys,
injured?
can you move? Can I
Oh
hurt myself?
jeez,
Wait,
I'm
wait,
back
can we all
in
move
my
away?
maximum speed away.
Okay.
Where's the lock? I can
I'm
shoot
like-
it from up to 300 feet. We're
You're
good.
just about to start a forest fire, I
Oh,
swear.
should I not do Eldritch? Should I do like?
I think we should
Fire?
try to use our brains a little bit.
I mean, we were given a mural, we got soil. I was just looking at my, what are those called? My cantrips, and I have a mage hand. And
What does
does
that
a
do?
magic hand do more than a regular physical hand?
So the mage hand is it's a spectral floating hand. It basically, you can control the hand, so it can just basically do what a regular hand does. It manipulates an object. You can open doors, retrieve items, pour contents. So it's just a floating hand that you can control from afar, but it doesn't do anything special.
How about thaumaturgy? Let's see. The
Thaumaturgy?
one where, oh man, it only affects unlocked doors.
I think you
I
should
just
just
read
throw the
that.
dirt.
I also
On
have
the mural.
thaumaturgy.
Welby, what if you sing at the latch so it can open?
Motivate it. I don't think
Sing,
I'm.
sing about painting all the colors of the wind.
Just throw some dirt on it. It'll flower
You
and then
threw
open.
dirt on it.
Yeah,
No,
go
okay.
ahead and throw that
I'm
dirt.
just gonna throw the dirt on it.
So,
Go off, girl.
So you grab the dirt and you're trying to so you're scooping the dirt bits at a time to dump onto the mural.
Yeah, but just on the spring part.
Right. And as you are dumping the mural or dumping the soil, as you're scooping it, you notice what appears to be a tree seed in the soil.
Water it. I don't have a water spell.
At this point, I would remind you guys that you guys have more than spells. You also have items.
Yeah, I don't have an item either.
I got a shovel.
I have sand. A little bag of sand to be precise.
Oh.
Oh, we have water. There's a water
Water
skin.
skin.
Okay, so you perhaps one of you guys puts the soil back so that the seeds cover it again. And who pours the water?
Me.
How many do you have, Ku?
1.
I have 5.
Oh, wait, I have 5.
Okay,
Wait,
cool.
it's-
Go off.
Okay, so Ku, do you pour your water skin over it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you pour the water skin over it. All of a sudden, the spring quadrant of the mural kind of glows a little bit. And as you're pouring the water, the tree seed immediately starts sprouting, like unnaturally quick. And a small tree sprout has popped up from the soil.
Aw, cute.
And the
Can we keep it? Can we keep
Are
it?
we gonna have to make this tree grow through its entire life cycle before we
What if
can
we
have
do?
it?
Make it grow more.
Okay, one more water skin is used.
Nothing happens.
What?
Aw.
Oh,
Also,
We need sun. We need sun now.
Do we need to investigate it further?
We
Or
need
sun?
sun.
do I need
Where's
to
the
do I need to
sun?
repeat the quadrants again?
Summer sun.
Yeah,
Wait.
can you repeat the upper right?
Ah!
Upper right is summer, ladies.
Respira's
on,
correct. It
fire?
is summer.
fire? Fire?
Then what if we just burn the
Fire,
tree?
Hold on.
Sun.
I
Well,
have
sun.
a spell or a cantrip called Dancing Lights.
Yes.
Up
Come
to
on,
4
Ellie
torch
Golden.
size.
Okay, so you cast dancing. Are you gonna cast dancing lights?
Yes.
I just need to read it really quick.
Oh,
Did you 4 torch-sized lights? Okay, so you cast the dancing lights. The tree immediately begins to react to the light. It begins to move ever so slightly, and you notice that the summer quadrant of the mural begins to glow. The little sprout starts to grow even larger, and it has now become what would look like a full-size tree, but in a somewhat miniature form. So it would be like a 10-foot tall tree. It's kind of the same proportions, but it's only about 4 feet tall.
Wow. Taller
All
than
right,
Coop.
now blow on it. You need wind. Blow.
Alright,
What if we
you
just
guys
all
win.
blow on it?
What about Welby's what is that one voice command thingy?
Oh.
Do I need actual wind or just sound?
If we just all blow on it at once.
Okay, ready?
Wait, are you all blowing on it at once?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, I need you guys to be in character and do it in unison.
Ready?
Okay,
One,
let's gather.
2, 3.
Wait, whoa.
What?
Not all lined up.
Okay.
Wait, am I lined up? Where is it?
We're just
Okay.
at the log, man.
Oh, just the log.
It's around the log.
Yeah, it's like right around here, I'll say.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
I needed to sneeze.
Sneeze on it. Sneeze on it.
How are we gonna do it?
Count us off, Ben. Let's go.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Who?
So you all, that did not sound like all of you blowing.
There was.
Okay, so you all, with a big puff of air, just blow onto the tree. Again, you see the tree react almost unnaturally to the wind. The autumn quadrant of the mural begins to glow ever so slightly. And the tree, as it begins to shake very vigorously, almost like it's alive, and it shakes off all of its leaves, and it is now bare.
Wow.
And the last one was.
Do you have any cold spells?
I have some poison spells to kill it.
Well,
Let's not make magic angry.
But that's what it dies in winter, right? No. I have all fire and poison.
I also have all fire. I have poison spray.
Wait, what about your items? I have a little bag of sand.
fuck it, man.
And how do you make shit cold in this era?
Cold.
Yeah, I don't think I really have any items that would help us here.
Surely there must be some creative way, no?
No, you're
But
just
it
stupid.
has to be cold. What if we just pour like a bunch of metal on it? Metal's cold.
Metal? Excuse me, you have to heat up metal to make it liquid. Wind winter.
Poison
Yeah, winter usually when the plants kind of die, anyways.
Yeah, that's why I said
Surely, can poison it. Maybe even no, I don't think burning it will do it.
And try poison.
Oh wait,
No.
what if we kill it?
I don't know.
Surely there must be more than one seed.
Oh,
No?
No?
No.
Did I pretend to make an ice cube? I have minor illusion. I don't know if it's actually cold.
Try it.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Oh, look at this block of ice. I am clicking, but not okay.
So it cannot create sound, light, smell, or any other sensory effect. However, you do create what appears to be ice. The tree actually reacts to it. It shrivels as if it is starting to die. The ice, or the winter portion of the mural, begins to glow, and at this point, the entire mural
Yes.
is glowing.
Muriel.
The tree shrinks back into the ground, and you feel the ground moving around the area, and all of a sudden the latch, you hear a click, and that's it.
yeah.
It doesn't open?
Try opening
Click.
it.
Push it.
You push it, it opens. So you
Nice.
open the latch, and you look down, and you see what appears to be a ladder, a makeshift ladder, not like an industrial metal ladder, but like a makeshift kind of wooden ladder that leads downward.
Is it dark in there?
It's hard to tell.
What do you mean it's hard to tell if it's dark or not?
Because
Oh,
it
well,
goes
I'm
down
sorry.
for a very long way.
I have dark vision. Am I
Someone-
not able
someone-
to see down that far?
You see
I
down
also have
60
dark
feet,
vision.
and as far as you can tell, it keeps going.
Alright, I'll
drop
go
something
down.
in there. Just drop
Oh.
something
I
in there.
can.
Oh, yeah.
cast
Wait.
Dancing lights again.
What if it blows our cover?
Fireball.
Bless you.
Ooh,
Bless you. Wait, we have a tinderbox and a torch.
should we light that first and then go in?
Can my unseen servant
Yeah.
see for me?
No.
Welby, your sheep.
I'm gonna sacrifice the
Throw
sheep.
it! Throw it! Throw it!
Whoever has night vision can go on with night vision, and I
Yeah,
have
I'll
a
just
candle.
Go. I volunteer to go forth down this path.
I also
Okay,
have
listen.
dark vision. I can go too.
So you, Respira and Maya, you climb down the ladder, and as far as you can tell, it appears to go down for about, let's say, 100 feet.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
And so, but when you touch down, you notice that you're kind of in like a little, it's hard to see, even with your dark vision, but you notice that it's what appears to be kind of like a makeshift cave or mine. But there appears to be no immediate danger.
We're in the lobby at Minecraft.
Do you tell the rest of them to come down?
Yes,
Come on down.
Okay.
the water is fine.
So you tell all of them to.
What if,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Koo.
what if something happens up here while we're down there?
Don't know what to tell you.
At least
What's
we'll
gonna
all be
happen?
together.
Can I turn invisible now?
I have an alarm thing. Look, I'll send this.
Oh, who has the baby doll? Use the doll. Someone use a doll.
Okay, but here's the problem, though. You go down 100 feet, and the range on the alarm is 30 feet. So even though
Oh no!
you're still going to be 100 feet away from the alarm because you're on like a vertical scale.
Oh no!
Let's just go.
Okay, let's use the baby doll.
I think the
What
baby
do we
doll's
do
range
with
isn't
the
100 feet
doll?
either. I think you have to be close to it.
Oh,
Just
right.
scream at it. Just have the baby scream.
So I'm just gonna leave the doll out here?
Nah, we can just go. We'll
Yeah,
bring the baby with us.
We'll be fine.
All right, so you all go down, and I'm gonna say this now. If you're watching the stream, turn it off.
What?
Because it's gonna
Oh,
spoil it. and I can't have that. So I'm trusting all of you not to be peeking at the stream. No stream peeking, because that'll ruin the fun for everybody. Okay?
Wait, Nargis said, should we wait or not?
He's just BRBing.
Oh, did she say something?
She's streaming the stream.
Okay.
Up to you, Gio.
Let's... How about we take this moment to just take a 5-minute break? Because I don't want to have to explain this next part twice.
Okay.
So, take this as a bathroom break. We will reconvene at 11:05.
Okay.
Alright. Boo.
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 For those of you that are here, we're just taking a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back around 11:05, just Western break. Honestly, I'm pretty proud of you guys for completing that puzzle without too much interference. I honestly was kind of worried that we would be stuck there for quite a while. But you guys figured it out pretty well, honestly. I don't think it was like super difficult, but at the same time, I had essentially no faith in you guys. So,
Gee, thanks.
I'm glad that went without issue, for the most part. So for Ven's character, if I remember correctly, she comes from a family of wizards, right?
Yep.
Does Ven know her family very well? Does she keep in touch or not really?
No, not really.
Not really? Okay.
Let's just say she writes letters back, though.
Okay, so...
Every once in a while.
So she does keep in touch.
Yeah.
Maybe just not a lot, but it's there. Okay, sure. So, interesting. I am going to slowly start incorporating currency into this group. And I've kind of mentioned this offhand to some people, but and I'm going to announce this again later, is like, I really do feel like I've been kind of railroading you guys into a lot of combat situations, and so I want to slowly start to incorporate just more general role-playing, a bit more world building, some more slower paced stuff, so you guys aren't just constantly fighting stuff, but you guys also get a chance to really like develop your characters and like interact with NPCs in different situations. So We're gonna slowly kind of work our way towards that as well. Assuming you guys all survive, you all could die today, and that would suck.
Whoa. Then you're just gonna meet my brother. Haha.
Wait, that's not
Did
fair.
you make Ethan a character?
What?
Did you make Ethan into a character?
No, I didn't. My in-game. My brother's character is a dragonborn, all black with black eyes and white or clear hair, according to him.
A dragon with clear hair? How does a dragon have hair?
I don't know.
Is clear hair bald?
I don't know. That's just what his character.
Maybe it glows in the dark.
Maybe it's chrome.
Very
Chrome-colored hair.
What his character sheet said.
I don't think dragonborns even have hair. I don't.
Well, maybe that's why it's clear.
Oh, smart.
Good point. Good point. Do we have everyone back?
Nargis is not in chat. Oh.
So is everyone here except for Nargis?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I've waited enough, so I'll just explain again when she comes by. So, you guys have solved the puzzle, and you found the little latch underneath this log, and you guys descend down in your pursuit to find Governor Headley. And with that, we move into the caves. So, again...
Can I turn invisible now? Whoa. Whoa.
So again, I'm going to ask if you're watching the stream, my players at least, please don't watch the stream. It's going to spoil the map. So, you guys are here. Hopefully you guys see it. You guys are in this little bottom left quadrant. Do you see it?
Yes.
No. Oh, yes.
Okay.
You have
And
to,
everything
like,
else is pitch
adjust
black,
it.
correct?
Zoomed in.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Yes.
Yes,
She's
just in
back.
time.
Oh, hi, Nargis. Oh, wait.
Moot.
Oh, wait. Is Nargis not back?
Oh, no, she's on mute.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just keep going. So you guys have descended down this little doorway here. Pretend that's like the little ladder that took you guys here. So you guys are in what looks to be kind of like a makeshift mines or like cave area. Who has dark vision?
Ven.
Me and Namaya and Ven.
I think it's all of us except for, Welby.
Yeah, I don't know where that goes, so.
Okay, so Ku also has dark vision then, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can reveal a bit more then. So, you guys can see up to 60 feet, so you guys notice that you are in what appears to be a pretty well-shaped kind of cave, or almost like little mine section. It's almost like you guys are in what appears to be the mines of the town, but the mines appear to have been excavated and kind of remodeled, so it kind of looks like a makeshift hideout. So you guys are able to see a little bit further, except for Welby. Welby, you can only see within about 10 feet in front of you right now, okay? But you guys can see the rest here. There should have been another portion of the map that opened up. Did that happen?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Ven, Ku, Respira, you guys notice that it is still pretty dark. You guys also, and I know it's lit now, but just kind of bear with me. You guys notice that there are some torches that are kind of hung along the walls there. One here, one there. What are you guys saying? What's the conversation right now? Also, Welby, keep in mind, you're essentially blind right now.
I'll behold Ku's hand.
Welby's holding good.
Here, let's go light some torches.
Should we light all of them?
All
Sure.
the ones we can
How
see.
are you lighting them?
Well, I
I
could do
got-
fire blast, but I'm guessing, that's not a good idea.
I have a tinderbox.
Okay,
There
you
you
can
go.
use the tinderbox. They're already soaked in oil, so I'm not going to let you guys... You really just need like a match or like a candle or some sort. Some sort of fire starter.
Is the tinderbox not a starter?
No, it is. I'm just saying. Okay, so you guys light up the torches here, and here. So, Welby, now you can see what's going on. So, you notice that as you keep moving to the left here, it appears to kind of be sloping downwards. Not like straight down, but it appears kind of like the caves continue to move downwards a little bit. You guys, when you drop down the ladder, you're on kind of a ledge, and then there are some stairs that lead down here, and then it keeps going downwards as you go this way. You also notice that there appears to be a door right here. It's just a regular old wooden door. There is also a door right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. You guys should. What do you guys do now?
Oh my god, this is like that one super long game we played.
Betrayal of House on the Hill. Let's go.
Betrayal House on... I forget the full
We
name.
should go left for everything.
Lead the way, venison.
Oh, bless you,
Excuse me.
God.
Sorry.
We should go this way first.
Okay, wait. I need you to ping where you want to go first. Sorry. Where was it?
Door. This door?
Okay,
there's a
so
door here,
you
right?
guys want to go right
Can
here.
any of us perceive and see if we hear anything?
Tell us what's behind door
I'm not
number
going
one.
Does somebody want to roll perception?
Okay.
Let me roll perception.
Okay.
Go.
it.
Oh.
Percept.
Oh.
I squint.
Because you are so fixated on trying to see as far as you can, you perceive very little. It appears to be quiet, but you have no idea of knowing if it's quiet because it's actually quiet or quiet because there are people silently watching
I
you.
think it's because I'm standing in this corner way off over here.
Yeah,
Maybe if I was like closer.
You perceive nothing except the path in front of you.
Yes, girl, serving us nothing.
Can I roll perception?
Filipino god.
Please don't call me that.
IG.
My friend's cousin said bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, then, Lynn,
I
perceive us.
want to roll perception.
Okay, Namaya, roll.
Except
on,
I will
tiefling
move
team.
closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
6?
My walking speed is 30. That's right?
Yeah, that's right. So 6 spaces.
Okay.
Okay, so roll.
Oh.
Perception. Did it work?
No, nothing showed up.
Try it again.
Why won't it
Oh,
work?
there you go.
Oh no!
Hey!
The first one was a good one.
Okay, I'll take the 20. Okay, so you are able to see pretty well. You notice behind you there are some kind of what appears to be kind of crates. So it looks like some supplies. You notice that there's like random sounds of like kind of like wind moving through. So you know you're kind of in like a cavey area. But there doesn't appear to be any sort of... Sorry, that was a little loud. I'm sorry.
We are in a cursed chamber.
But there doesn't appear to be anybody around in the immediate area. You also notice that there's kind of like a wall around here, so there's kind of little areas blocked off. And you notice this door. It's just a wooden door. It doesn't appear to have any sort of lock on it. It doesn't appear to be any sort of enchanted door. It's just a regular wooden door.
Yeah, can we take that stuff that from right here?
There's nothing there of note. It's just heavy bags of like rocks, maybe some like food, but you already have rations. There really isn't much you can do with it.
Okay. Let's go forward.
Okay.
Okay, so you go through the door. Who wants to step through the door? Who wants to open it?
No, I'm not it. I'm weak.
Oh, 12 health. Let's go.
Respira, are you going?
Yes.
Let's just form a single file line. Like
Let's go,
in that-
Welby. Hold my hand. Go one by one.
Okay, would you do me a favor and move one step forward?
Okay.
Yeah, so you open the door and it opens pretty easily. You step forward and you
Okay.
enter what appears to just be a regular room. There's some more storages.
Appears to be.
There's some desks there,
Empty.
some tables, some like kind of wooden crates off to the side, but it just looks like a old room.
Can I
Really,
investigate?
nothing nice to see here.
It's
Just-
pretty dark. There's a torch here that's unlit. If you want to light it, you can. But it just appears to just be a room.
Can we
Okay.
move?
Someone search
Is
it
there
first.
like no smell to this room?
Roll perception.
Rolling perception. My favorite skill.
I hear lots of sirens.
Sirens?
You do not smell anything but besides the smell of rock, the smell of earth, and perhaps like some rotting wood. But nothing out of the ordinary from what you can see.
Alright, honestly, guys, I think we'll just abandon this room and, back up a
Next
little.
door.
Let's go to the
Okay.
other room.
This one?
Agree.
There was a door like here.
There's a door right
Oh.
here, and then there's just like this just looks like a hallway down here.
Oh,
This
look
door.
at
Oh.
This door.
Oh.
Okay.
So, who wants to open that door?
Oh.
Cool, you gotta tell me when you do this shit.
Who's in?
They went in.
So, the door just appears to be another wooden door. Ku, you step forward. Take a step forward, Ku. And you look through, and it just appears to be another hallway. There's some torches here. It is pretty dark. With your dark vision, you're able to see that it appears to be an empty, long hallway going towards the left. But
Oh,
if you were to look, everyone there would be able to see it except for Welby. Welby would be blind going in here.
I
What
don't
is
know
that
how to
thing?
erase that. I
Is
don't
that a
know how to erase that.
jalapeno?
What is that?
No,
What
I,
is
Jalapeno.
There.
I don't know how to erase that.
Oh,
I
okay.
got rid of it. Relax.
What is it though? Oh, never mind.
Sorry,
It's
that was
nothing.
that was an old torch that I meant to get rid of. So
Oh,
Should we join Ku in this hallway?
Yeah.
Oh, Venelin.
Oh, I'll stay here.
Oh,
let's venture onward.
Okay,
She
we
keeps
bravely
calling me
go.
So-
Venelin.
everyone can see. You guys are leaving Welby behind. Okay, Welby follows you guys, but as Welby enters the hallway, she can't see anything.
okay, that's fine.
Welby, stay in the center between all of us.
There are torches you guys haven't lit. If you guys want to light more
light 'em up.
torches.
Tinderbox.
Welby, do you want us to let? Don't you have a limited number of those?
I haven't used
Um,
any.
I'm holding the match forever.
No, Ku, get rid of your tinderbox. You've used it already. Get rid of
I
it.
have 5 candles we can sparingly use.
Okay,
I
just
have
light
a
one. This one in the
torch.
middle.
Okay, 1 candle.
Ku already lit up. She already did the motion of lighting up the 3, so all 3 are lit. However, Ku now has gotten rid of all of his tinderboxes. So
Do
Yay.
we see
maybe
anything?
you should start thinking a bit before you just willy-nilly use your shit.
I say I think, but I don't.
Can I investigate? Or, yeah, investigate.
If you want.
I mean,
there
let's just
anything
keep
to
going,
investigate?
y'all. It's a
Just
hallway.
Is this a
Go.
dead end?
So you
Third
keep
floor?
going, and you come forward this way, and you come to what appears to be a significantly larger door. Instead of just a regular sized door, this appears to be kind of like one of those barn doors that kind of slide to the side, and it's a double-decker door, meaning that it's like a left door and a right door, and they appear to slide to the side.
You guys, this boss door. I'm going in the back.
Oh wait, there should be some decor. Let's see.
Other than that, other than the fact that I described that it looks a little different, it just looks like a regular wooden door. It's not locked, as far as you can tell.
Okay,
Break
open
it down.
Open it. Let's open it.
So who wants to open it and who wants to walk forward?
Oh, Mom.
Me.
All right, so you
Whoa, I
pull
heard a gun.
you pull the door open and then you step forward. Will you step forward for me? All right. So
Music.
you step forward and you enter. Thanks to your dark vision, you can see the room.
Ooh.
This
Ooh.
room is full of caskets.
Ooh.
Open one. Open one.
and
Oh.
you notice that there are more unlit torches for you, possibly 2 here, 2 on these sides, and then there are 3 caskets here. They appear to be of solid stone. They look relatively fresh. How stone
How stoned
Yeah.
are you?
How stoned are
Sorry.
you?
How anyone was able to get stone caskets in here is anybody's guess, but they appear to be like there's no cobwebs around it. You know, they still seem to be relatively well maintained, as if, you know, someone was here kind of cleaning them recently. And you notice there are 2 doors. There's a door here and a door here.
I think that Ku likes to loot stuff, so you should open one.
A casket?
Oh.
Aren't you curious? I'm super
It's
curious.
probably-
I have
I-
a natural curiosity.
Just because, like, I remember this feels like a Legend of Zelda thing. Like, if you lit all the lamps, then, like, the caskets would burst open.
Oh, no.
I want to open one.
let's-
Open
I
this
think-
one. It's tiny.
No, I vote that we ignore the casket.
By the way, it's still completely dark in the room, so everybody can see except for Welby. You guys are just
great.
describing
Great.
caskets,
Hate it
and
here.
Welby like doesn't even see it.
I'm gonna light him up then. I'm gonna use. I have.
Okay.
I have a
Well,
tinder
it's
box.
okay. Just go forward.
Okay, so
A little
Nemaya,
bit.
you can use your tinderbox. You can use 1 tinderbox to light all the candles in the room.
Okay,
Don't use
I
it,
only
don't
have
use it.
one, so here we go.
Wait, we
Don't
should
use
just
it.
lead Welby with
Okay.
like hold her hand.
So
Yeah,
there,
just-
all the candles are lit, and with it, you kind of get a better sense of the room. The door here is just a regular door, but the door on the right
Regular.
is kind of odd.
On door.
So,
Like
who wants to walk forward?
I'm walking forward to enter the room. Oh man, I'm really close to this casket.
So, why are you on top of the casket, Ven?
I want to open it.
Please.
It's
let's
solid.
Please
It's a
don't
solid
straddle
stone
the
top. You're gonna have to roll. You're gonna have to roll athletics to open it.
But no, please don't waste it. You
Okay,
might
let's
break
stand
your
over
wrists.
here.
What if
Alright.
like a nice
Do you want to
square?
open it?
Let's
Yeah,
open
I really
it.
do.
Let's
That
open
roll
it.
a strength
No.
check if you want to open it.
Okay, I'm gonna
It's
do
Roll,
it.
roll
my
athletics.
body,
Sorry, roll your
no.
athletics skill.
It's okay. Knowing me, I have 0 athletics, so it's okay.
Yeah, also Ven has like
Oh,
what? Oh,
that's a natural 19. You push with all your might against the stone, and after a couple seconds, and you just go, "Ugh!" You like slowly just hear the as the stone casket kind of moves, grating against itself, and you push the casket, and you look inside.
It's a zombie. It's
No,
Headley.
thank
It's
you.
a dead bandit.
Oh man.
Bandit.
Does he have anything?
He's completely naked.
oh.
Oh.
Why is God so loud?
He's dead.
I don't want it.
He is dead. Okay, sorry.
Please,
Sorry.
God, we've desecrated some poor dude's grave, and for nothing.
Also,
For
I just
nothing.
also I want to say, contrary to most popular films, when you die, your eyes remain open. His eyes are open, and he's just looking straight up, and you look at him right in the eyes when you open the casket.
Great job, Ben. Excellent.
Is there a
Okay.
smell? Are these decaying bodies?
Yes, it smells like shit now. Good job, Ben.
Bitch.
Let's go, please.
So,
Wait,
as you guys
can I
kind of
write
move
this
throughout
down?
the hallway, Nemaya, you notice the door here to the right, which I mentioned was kind of weird looking.
Man's naked, too.
There's nothing to pop.
Oh,
There's no
wait,
pop.
Are you going to steal his penis?
I want to take the dust then.
Wait.
Some
I have
balls,
some
perhaps.
clothes. Should I put some clothes on him?
Okay, so you want to clove him?
No,
go.
what about like the eyeballs?
Let's go.
Okay,
Please
so the
stop
door.
bothering the
Stop
corpse.
disturbing the poor dead people and keep moving on, please.
Okay, so
Wait,
the
were bandits our friends or the people who attacked us?
these are the bandits. I said
Which one's bandit?
the ones that attacked you.
Okay, cool.
So, as I've said before, the door here appears to just be, again, one of the same doors as before, just a regular wooden door. However, this right door is very peculiar.
Okay, he wants us to go through the right door.
No, wait.
I'm not done explaining. It is remarkably different. It appears to be made of metal, and the doorknob is made of a very ornate, like perhaps jewel of sorts. And the door, it is on the side that you're looking at, is just one long mirror on the door that covers almost the entire door frame.
Creepy.
So it's like a.
Okay.
So.
Okay, is it locked?
Who wants to try and open it?
Well, I vote we go through the less door because usually, like, when you're in like a game, like the less door has like stuff in it first to help you with the main door.
Does not. The special door would probably have some treasure after we defeat something in it.
That's why I'm saying we should go through the first door first.
What if it's just more corpses?
What if it's not?
Okay, all those who want to go through the fancy door.
Fine.
Okay.
So who's gonna try to open the door?
I will open it. Oh,
No, everyone
okay.
wants to open
Oh, Miss 12 Health wants to open it. Let
I
her.
know.
Okay, so I hear Ven wants to open it.
Branch.
So as Ven walks over to the door, I'm gonna move the rest of you guys. As Ven walks over to the door, the mirror, I mean it's just a regular mirror, your reflection walks up to the door too. And as you pull on the handle, it feels like it's being pulled back. So as you pull towards yourself, it's being pulled back.
Okay. Oh well. Oh.
Huh?
If we're following that logic.
I have no brain cells.
So Ven was pulling on the door, and then the reflection was also pulling the opposite direction.
You could say that. That's what it looked like on the reflection, because it's just a complete reflection of what's going on.
What if we break the mirror and...
Oh. Or, there's just like this other door over here.
And you gotta commit.
Okay.
What if you close your eyes and open it?
You do it. I don't want to.
Okay.
Okay, so Ku, you walk forward. Do you close your eyes?
Yeah.
So you close your eyes and you pull on the door. However, it's still being pulled back. And as you kind of like peek with your eye open just to see, you see a reflection is also closing their eyes and also peeking, looking at you. It's just completely copying you because it's a reflection.
Is it?
Can I?
Does this spell have a reflection? Unseen servant.
I'm gonna talk to my reflection. What up, good looking?
What up, good looking? It says in unison with you.
Okay.
It's just your reflection, so it's just mouthing back, "Hello, good looking," in unison with you saying it. It's just a mirror.
A regular mirror.
What, so if I used Mage Hand...
Oh, yeah.
It's not quite locked, is it? It just has something pulling against...
It's just a push door, but we are pulling. Is that it?
Yeah, push it.
I think it would just push against us.
What if we just all push on it at once?
What if I just use my Mage Hand and try to open it? Do it do anything?
That a spell?
It is a cantrip.
Oh, go try. Go. God.
Hello?
Okay, so you cast Mage Hand, and you create a kind of floating hand. Maybe like how do you want to describe it? Maybe it's like that glove hand from like Smash Bros. I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah.
master hand.
Master Hand. So you cast
just the size of the doorknob.
So you cast Magic Hand, and as the Magic Hand approaches the door, a reflection of the Magic Hand also approaches from the reflection side, and it pulls against each other. Door's not opening.
Okay, maybe we just gotta go through the regular ass door.
What if
I use thaumaturgy, would that work?
How would you use it?
It says you instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut.
Try it.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Wow.
Galaxy
Literally,
brain.
it's just the cantrip.
You cast. How do you cast it?
I put my hand out
And open the
try to open the door.
So you like hold out your hand, and like maybe some like glowing magic appears out of your hand, and the door also starts to glow as if the magic spell is working. However, the door then glows a bright blue. The mirror shines as if a light is coming from the other side of the mirror, and you hear a loud thump, and your magic spell goes dead. The door is still closed.
This is a level 3 door.
You want me to shoot an Eldritch Blast at it? I'll do it.
No.
Okay, I vote we should just go through the other door.
Yeah,
We
let's
are
do that.
obviously being outsmarted by this door.
Okay,
Are you guys sure?
Damn,
No!
Maybe there's. Are you guys really just gonna give up on that door that easily?
Okay,
Oh,
I
Eldritch.
vote we open this coffin.
That's the coffin you opened.
No!
You opened this
What's
one.
wrong with them?
Oh, no, I opened this one.
Who let them back?
No,
in?
I'm gonna tell you now. They're all the same. I'm not.
Fine.
I'm not gonna waste your time. All the coffins are the same. It's just naked dead bandits with nothing of note.
Ooh.
Unless
Okay,
you
my
really
second-
want to look at dead naked bandits.
No. My second suggestion is someone, like, try to break the mirror.
What if I use
Not really the
thieves'
right
tools?
choice.
What else could we do? We could go through the other door then. But the Filipino god's like, really?
God, please.
Can we thaumaturgy it again? Thaumaturgy.
Do you want to cast it again?
Thaumaturgy.
Why not?
Same thing happens. You cast it. The door kind of shakes and glows as if the thaumaturgy spell is waking, and all of a sudden it just glows a bright blue. A light shines from the mirror again, as if light is coming from the other side and is blasting out towards you guys, blinding you guys, and then the door is still closed.
Now we're blinded.
I'm stupid. I don't understand what that means.
Ku, why are you rolling your dagger? You only roll something if you're doing something, so I'm not gonna let you just keep rolling it for fun.
Do we have to shine light at it? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Ku, what are you doing?
Smashing the mirror.
So, okay,
Don't do that.
you run up to the mirror, and your reflection also runs up to you, and you both whip out your dagger, and you slash. Is 13 below your AC?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, so 13, you guys both swing, and the blade of the reflection actually comes at you, but you both dodge. Like, you instinctively dodge, and the reflection dodges in the same manner.
Oh, God. That means it's a good thing I didn't cast Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, shit.
Does this mean can we use this as a cloning method for supplies? Like, I try to throw my tinderbox and it tries to give me their tinderbox, but I snatch it, or I just smack it with my tinderbox.
You throw
and
the
both
tinderbox, and it
boxes-
just hits the mirror and falls to the ground.
Okay,
No, like
so you
my
can't go
hours.
through.
Sorry, what were you saying, Respira?
Oh, I was like, maybe I can finesse the reflection to giving me its tinderbox.
Can I just investigate the mirror real quick? Does that help?
So, okay, so walk forward and roll me an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation.
Use that big brain.
7. Oh, that's okay. 17.
brain.
So you walk forward, and your reflection is, copying your every movement. You kind of, you're just kind of leaning side to side. You're looking up and down, but your reflection is looking directly at you. So you're just straight up looking at yourself, like as if you're looking at yourself in a mirror. However, you notice out of the corner of your eye, right when you begin to turn away, your reflection winks at you and smiles, but not like an evil smile. Just smiles almost like playfully.
Oh!
Oh, what if we go one of us goes in front of the mirror and then like backs up and tries to like investigate what the mirror version has in their background to see if they have like a key. No?
I'm slightly confused as to what you're asking.
I understand.
What if you just run up and try to give it a high five?
Slowly befriend your reflection, and eventually they'll be like, "Hey, you need to come over this side."
Can we talk to our reflections?
Try. Why don't you try?
I did.
We're gonna be here forever.
Did you,
Should we just
Koo?
go
Did you
through the
really?
other door and just risk dying?
Just give it a high
Did you really, Koo? Why don't you try talking to it?
Okay.
Cool,
okay.
me?
Say, what's your name?
The reflection, and since you rolled a high investigation, this will go into your investigation. You say, what's your name? And you notice that your reflection is kind of saying the same things, but the wording is slightly different, as if they're not really... it's not a complete one-to-one. It's almost like it's slightly delayed, as if they're just trying to copy you, more so than it's a straight reflection.
Ooh. Ooh.
See, it's a person. It's a little monster. Give it something.
Keep talking to it.
Oh.
Can I give it a little bag of sand?
Here you go,
Want
mirror
to give her
demon.
your pocket sand?
So what do you do?
I'm holding this little bag of sand, and then I like reach out and try to give it to her and ask if she wants it.
The reflection copies your movement and also pulls out an identical bag of sand and starts offering it the same way you're offering it.
Then you should be invisible.
Oh.
Will that help?
You were trying to go invisible like all this time.
I have to say though, that's a level 2 spell.
Oh, now you're hesitating.
But it's like a level 2 spell.
Okay.
So you're standing in front of the door, and...
Do I have to cast it?
Yes, you do have to cast it, and then please mark your spell slot.
Okay. If it's a level 2 and it says I have 2 left, do I use it just 1?
Yeah, so you cast it, and you put your spell slot down to 1.
Okay, I'm at 1, and I'm invisible now?
Well, I need you to click it.
Oh. Wait.
So we can see it on the chat.
Is this it?
Yes. Okay.
Oh, I touched my...
You touch yourself? So you touch yourself, and you go invisible. Your reflection follows your exact same movement, but it doesn't go invisible. It's still there. And it notices that you've gone invisible, and it looks shocked. It kind of gasps, and it goes, and you actually hear it speak in your voice and goes, "Oh my goodness."
Oh, now what?
What do you
Reach
do?
for the door handle and wriggle that thing open.
Me?
Just walk through.
Me?
Just walk through.
Oh, okay. I walk up the door and try to open it again, or to the mirror.
You have your
to go
hand on the
through?
door, and as you open it, as you turn the doorknob, the creature realizes that you're turning it and that she doesn't have the hand on it, and he goes, "Aw, fine, you got me. Here, the door's open, have fun." And you open the door.
Yes.
I like the little creature. Can I take it home?
You're going to enslave it.
You
It's a
peek
friend.
back out into the mirror, but it's just your reflection now. You notice that the difference in it is now gone. So Ven, you're now inside, you're invisible, but you go in and you notice it's just an empty hallway. However, at the end appears to be what looks to be a treasure chest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who is right here? Woo!
Okay, I'm still invisible. I'm gonna stay invisible. I'm gonna stay over here. Have fun.
Okay.
Who's gonna open it?
Koo, you open the chest,
You
and
guys follow.
it appears to be what's called a rope of climbing.
Not so rope.
Let me see if I can pull it up here. I don't know how to show
Been
this.
climbing. Lara Bincroft.
Let's do
I'm
this.
invisible.
Okay, so it is a rope of climbing, and it's like this. So it's a 60-foot length of silk rope that weighs about 3 pounds and can hold up to 3,000. If you hold one end of the rope and use an action to speak the command word, the rope animates, so it kind of comes alive. You can command the other end to move toward a destination. That end moves 10 feet on your turn when you first command it and 10 feet on each of your turns until reaching its destination, up to its maximum length of 60 feet. It can fasten itself to it, so it can tie itself to an object, or it can knot itself, or to coil itself for carrying. So you can basically use it for climbing or for roping something like a lasso. However, it requires attunement. So,
what?
What?
Attunement.
What's that?
So basically,
likes one of
attunement, certain magical items, you have to spend time with it to use it. Whether that means like spending a short rest, learning the physical object, like if it's a bow, or if it's like a more spiritual magical item, you need to spend a short rest learning the magical intricacies of it. Basically, it's so that you can't just give a magical item to someone and they can immediately use the magical benefits of it. They have to be attuned to it. So you know this is a rope of climbing, however you know you also have to be attuned to it, so for now it is just a regular rope.
How to train your rope.
It's like Doctor Strange's cape.
Yeah, kind of like Doctor Strange's cape. You can imagine it like that, except it's a 60-foot long rope.
Okay.
So,
you can hold it.
Who are you going to hold on to it? Do you debate as a team?
Sure.
Who wants it?
It seems useful. I mean...
Can anyone just hold it? Imagine.
Well, it has to be attuned. So we can't
I
just
mean,
be
if no one
passing
wants it, I'll take it.
Yeah, you're magical.
You're magical.
So are you.
I'm invincible right now. I don't want to touch it.
Oh, jeez.
Any
Sure, I'll
object you
take
touch also becomes invisible, so all your clothes are invisible and
Oh.
all your items are too.
Oh.
As long as it's on your person.
Give it to Namaya.
Okay, Namaya takes it.
Okay, Nemaya, I'm going to add it to your equipment, okay?
Sure.
Let me see if it just lets me do this.
How long do I stay invisible?
There you go. So you have a potion, you have a hempen rope, you have a potion of poisoning, and now you have that rope of climbing too. Okay?
Ooh.
And then if you, like I said, there is a compendium. It is the little eye symbol. You can actually search for items and spells on there. So if you ever get confused as to what item you have, you could just search, for instance, rope of climbing, and it'll pull up there with the full description of it. Okay? So, you guys have figured out that puzzle now. Congratulations. You are still trying to find Governor Headley, though.
Alright, let's go.
Let's keep going.
Congratulations
door
on
here?
figuring out this puzzle, by the way.
Yay!
Yes.
I have a question. Are there multiple ways to solve these puzzles?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there another door in here, or is this the only other door?
I think there's a door over here.
There's a door right
Yeah.
here. It's just it's
Okay,
the exact
open it.
same door as you've been going through. I'll just say that.
Okay, open.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's
cool.
go.
Open the door.
All right, so you guys open it and you guys walk forward and you guys see that there's another long hallway. There are stairs here, yes. However, I'm going to note that it is blocked. There's been a lot of rocks here, so you cannot go through the stairs. So really, you just see this open pathway here and a door here. However, that door appears to have been busted, and so when you look inside, it is just another empty room. So let me do this. There you go. And then I'm just trying to find like rocks or something to show that it's like the stairs have caved in.
We'll just follow them then.
Rock.
Oh, there she is.
Still dark in here.
Yes.
Yes, it is dark. So, Welby, I don't know how you're moving in it, but you're bumping everything.
I'm just
I'm
following them.
Actually, Respira is holding her because I don't like her sheep.
I love you.
Jeez.
Wait, can Ku attach a rope to herself and then to Welby?
I mean,
Like a dog.
you can, but it's going to be really difficult to move around.
It's okay. I'll just grab onto whoever's near me.
So you guys are leading a blind literally everybody can see in the dark except for Welby. Welby is just kind of like hanging on for dear life.
Here with a sheep. In the dark.
Can
So there's
Welby hold a torch?
You could if you want.
Would you like a torch?
Sure, if torch is better than candle. If not, I can just hold a candle.
I'm gonna say that torch will let you see the full 60 feet that they're seeing. A candle will just let you see like 10 feet around you.
Can I use thaumaturgy to brighten this torch that is in, or are these torches not even lit?
They're not lit.
Oh,
I know they look automatically lit. It's because I didn't want to have to bother doing unlit and then lit torches, so they all look lit. But I'll tell you if they're not, and this one's not because you guys didn't light it.
okay.
Just
Well, we're
give
about
Welby
to
a
go down a pathway, right?
I mean, I have 10 torches.
Give me a torch, please.
Okay, I will give you it. I don't have to click on anything, do I?
No, can you just note that you have one less torch in your inventory?
Yep.
Okay, so that torch is lit. Welby, you are holding on to it. Please don't lose it. So now you can see just about as well as everyone else. So, Ku, you move over here, and with your dark vision, you're able to see, again, 60 feet in front of you. So you see what appears to be a more underdeveloped area. Here, the tiles that you guys have been walking on turn into just straight gravel and rock. Now, this looks much more like a mine area. You also notice that there appears to be kind of like a drop-off. Almost like it could go even like there's a drop of some sort. So you should watch your step. Wink, wink.
Oh,
Right here?
so like send the rope.
We're not friends with it yet.
Yeah, you're not attuned to it yet. You also notice what appears to be a little railroad here. So what do you do now that you have this information?
Let's go
Oh,
take
A
ride.
railroad?
Or like tracks, like a little like
Oh.
track bridge thing.
So we got trains down here.
Secret
Guys, let's
tunnel.
go.
Okay,
Secret
shall we
tunnel.
cross this track?
Maybe we should follow the tracks.
I,
Wait, what is this? Nah, let's just go.
To the
Okay, let's
tracks?
I don't know, forward.
I'll go first. I'm invisible.
Okay, so as you go forward, slowly revealing more areas, so you're able to look around, and you kind of notice that it does lead over to like what looks like another side, and there's perhaps a little hallway here. You notice that this railroad track appears to be in pretty steady shape. It's a little bent, but it appears to be holding up. There's another one here. However, on this side, I should probably change my color from black. This is not helpful.
Green.
Yeah, there we go. So here, however, you can see that this one has broken.
So that's another hole. This is just a big old hole drop off.
So, what do you guys do now?
Cross the not broken one.
Okay.
Right?
Go ahead.
yes, let's
Oh,
cross.
we're all small.
I guess
Me?
one at a time then.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll go first.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay. As you go over, Namaya, there. Namaya, as you go over, the railroad kind of creaks a little bit. However, for the most part, it doesn't shift or anything, and you go over with no troubles.
Cool.
With that, you kind of notice that you probably should just go one at a time.
Is this area also a drop off?
Yes.
Okay.
You
I would
notice.
come down here. so you guys don't die.
Rock? What is
Go, Van. Move.
How do you even?
Yeah, you just fell.
If you fall off, I'm making you take fall damage. I don't give a shit.
No, I didn't fall.
Barely crawls out of the abyss. Yeah, I'm okay, guys.
How do you guys even see her? She's invisible.
Yeah.
Well,
You see
I
nothing.
feel
she didn't
her
fall?
presence.
We hear cursing.
Welby, you're holding the torch. Congrats, you make it out alive. And then
How
lastly,
did the sheep make it over?
how has the
Can I
sheep been
use-
following you this whole time, Welby? Did you bring the sheep with you?
Yeah, I kind of
on
like have it
shoulder.
hiked under my arm like a carry-on luggage.
So you're holding a
Is it
torch
like a
in one
mini
arm,
sheep?
and you're just holding your sheep like a dog in the other.
Like
Yes.
Paris Hilton.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. I guess I'll cross this bridge now. Or railroad.
As you cross, the railroad breaks. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
No, I was like, damn, maybe I should roll for acrobatics and flip over.
You could if you want to for fun.
If you roll a low number, do you just fall?
Yeah, if you roll a 1, you're
Trip and fall.
If you roll a 1, boy, this is gonna be fun.
Flip onto my neck.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys are all on the other
Parkour.
side now. Since you guys have pretty good vision at this point, you notice that there's a hallway that leads this way, and you also notice there's another hallway down below. Whoops, sorry, that leads that way.
The skinny hall.
Options. No one has a door.
Are there any signs of struggle?
Roll perception.
We rollin'.
There appears to be signs of like what looks like a mass movement. There's a lot of kind of things thrown off to the side as if people were moving in a hurry. You notice like kind of like a couple like shields and like some daggers off onto the side as if like people were in a mad rush to pick up equipment. There's some kind of like leftover
Here?
food that's been squashed on the ground and along this hallway, yes. Or whoops, sorry, you can't see that. Along this hallway, yes. As if people have been moving through it, as if people were in a hurry and they were kind of like maybe stuffing their food really quick with whatever they were eating, and some of it fell onto the ground and it's been squished by like a lot of footsteps.
Okay. Maybe that leads to the den where these bandits house themselves?
Can we do that same thing, but like this one?
If you
Or
want to
does she
go
do that for
forward, you
both?
can go check out over there and roll perception.
Is anyone else perception?
Sure, I'll roll perception.
Come on, big boo brain.
The brains are in the
Big
titties.
titties, small brain.
Please
Oh.
no.
You're a potions master. You should have a somewhat big brain. Okay, 15. You notice this way is honestly just a lot of the same stuff. It does appear to be a little less trampled, as if there was less people moving through here. However, there's nothing out of the ordinary here that marks it much different than the one up top. And you notice that the hallway kind of creeps up this way, whereas on this one, you notice that it creeps up this way and that way.
Well, what about
Maybe it's the same room.
Okay.
what about this way?
Leads nowhere.
Oh.
Let's
And
flip a
this-
coin.
Does it matter that this one's bridge was broken?
Maybe, there could be a lot of reasons why it's broken.
They all fell and died.
Going up top
Something.
or we're going to the bottom one?
Let's go to the top one.
Okay.
Okay, I'll make some moves.
Okay, so as you move through here, you go through the hallway, and you come across what looks like a door to the bottom side and a door to the top side, but they're just the same old doors as before.
Ooh,
Okay.
goodness.
Or bottom.
Bottom?
Let's see. So the bottom one would match up with the If we took the bottom pathway, right? If we chose this door.
Probably.
Maybe
Check
not.
it out.
Okay, go.
Okay. Shall I go?
Yeah.
Hey, bottom door.
Okay, so you go
Taking
through the
a
bottom,
swing.
and as you sorry, hold on a second. So as you enter, you notice that it's just an empty, what looks like almost like a break room. There's some tables here. It looks like there were some drinks that were pushed over in a hurry. Not super fresh. It looks like it's been sitting for what at this point it's probably been a few hours because that's when the attack started. Some cards are kind of thrown around. Some chairs are pushed off to the side again, as if people were in a large hurry. But other than that, it's just a regular room. Still no sign of
Employee
Headley.
lounge.
Can I drink some of that elf?
That is gross.
Yeah, drink it. Give me a Constitution saving throw, though.
Good luck.
It's-
Is that bad?
I'm sure it's lukewarm.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw because you already said you were going to drink it.
Anyways.
Which one is that?
So on your character sheet, nope, that's not it.
No, did I do something? I didn't mean to.
No, Nargis rolled for some. Oh no, nothing happened. Sorry. So on your character sheet, so you'll see the big numbers on the left side, and then to the right you'll see like a small square called saving throws, and it'll have your 6 core abilities. Roll me the Constitution saving throw. 15. You take a drink. It just tastes like regular ale, maybe a little closer to room temperature, so it's kind of gross, but you just kind of spit it out, and nothing really happens.
Oh,
how come I only roll good for stuff that doesn't matter? Alright, let's
Well,
go.
we should be thankful.
Like opening caskets and drinking.
yeah.
Do you guys want to enter the top room now?
Yeah.
Wait, Alina's laptop just restarted.
Yeah, I'll take a few minutes. But you guys can keep going
Oh, you can
if
still
that
hear
works.
us.
Yeah, I can still hear you guys.
Okay. Well, who's opened up the top door?
You want me?
Oh,
I'm in
did Taylor get drunk?
No, I
No,
spit it
she's
out.
just.
Damn.
Okay, so Coot opens the door. There is no candles in here, so it is dark. But thankfully, at this point, you have given Welby a torch, so everybody can see fairly well. It appears to be a room much different than the rest. There is a table strewn with a variety of objects, some of the ocular nature. You see what appears to be like a skull right here if you zoom in close enough. And there's also some books, some like candles, some like incense. It looks like a table where somebody was heavy at work doing something, but it's a little hard to tell what.
Namaya, go look. Is it like some...
Does this make you Potion Master?
May I roll perception?
Roll investigation. Perception is just awareness of your surroundings, which you already know.
Investigation.
16. Okay, so you take a closer look, and you recognize some of the artifacts on the table. Some of the things here are directly related to alchemy and kind of potion making. So it looks like whatever they were brewing, they were trying to brew what looks like perhaps a poison of some sort. However, when you take a closer look at the vials there, you notice that the concoctions are pretty half-ass. So it doesn't look like anything super lethal.
Whoever did this sucks.
So, can we consume any? Will any of this heal us?
No, it's poison.
Oh.
Kill the skull.
All right.
Is there another door?
Right here.
We need souvenirs. This skull is a good souvenir.
You want to take the
You
skull?
know this? You know it's good?
Okay, can I have this book then?
You take the book. And you're literate, right? Yeah, you're literate.
I have a history. Does that help? Does that mean I can read?
Yeah, so you can read. You look at the title of the book, and it says, Strangers of the Occult, Findings and Theories of the World Beyond.
Beyond what?
Which?
Who knows?
Oh.
So can I keep it?
It's up to you, but is the book going to be of any use to you?
Keep it anyways, it's a souvenir.
I'm gonna keep it.
Okay. If you can just note that you now have a Book of the Occult in your equipment.
I'm gonna do it. Book of the
Occult.
You know how to do it, right?
No, I was not.
Oh my.
Yeah, I can do it. I think there's like an ad thing, right?
Yeah, it's just a plus button near the bottom of the equipment page, and then just type in Book of the Occult.
Book of the... I don't know if I spelled that right, but okay.
Yeah, no, that's it. Okay, so that is the room. So the two people in the room right now are Namaya and Ku. Namaya, can you roll me a perception check now?
Oh,
Yeah.
we gonna die.
Some Indiana Jones shit happening?
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, you perceive absolutely nothing. You don't know there could be sounds going on. It could be something. But you're completely oblivious in that room. So,
I'm so focused on how bad this potion is that I cannot perceive anything else.
okay.
Yeah.
There may be something happening, but you are not aware. And by direct correlation, Ku, you are also not aware because Namaya has not warned you of anything.
Oh, what about the
Hey
people
y'all, get in
the
this
room?
room, please.
Oh wait, I think I was already in here because I took a book.
Yeah,
Does that mean I don't know anything either?
same. So there's just one door here.
Can we go through the door?
It's just the same old door as before.
Oh yeah,
Let's go.
Let's go.
So who entered first? So Ven entered first.
I'm invisible. Nothing can hurt me.
As invisible. Hold on 1 second.
Oh.
What?
Oh, Stacy in the corner. Oh, no.
Oh shit, his name is revealed. I didn't see that. Fuck.
What?
No, his
What?
name isn't revealed, but you can see.
There he is. You guys enter what looks like a like bedroom of sorts. You see on the top here a wide variety of masks, and tied to the corner, and relatively beat up and tired looking is our boy Governor Headley.
Oh,
Can I just
shit.
point out, she was able to tell that was him just by the hand and the smoke.
Well, there's only one character motion that has it, so
Well,
he's gagged and tied up.
oh damn.
Also, Ven entered the room and is invisible, so he just sees the door open up and he just kind of like stands up alert, but also kind of confused.
See,
We're
now we
here.
know that.
Hey.
Cool. Wait, is it you guys? Is it the Royal Council?
Isn't he
Yeah, I
still
know.
gagged? Did someone take it out of his mouth?
Oh yeah, he's just kind of mouthing it, so it sounds like. Someone ungag him.
Me.
Nah,
You're
don't
Wait,
do
no,
it.
let me take a picture.
Sounds better than
Oh.
How are you gonna take a picture? There's no cameras here.
My mind.
Hello.
I am looking respectfully.
Okay, you're ungagged, Headley.
Thank you. Ugh,
Coronavirus.
God, Corona. What? Whatever. Thank you guys. Wait, is Ven with you?
You suck. How'd you get captured?
Then
Okay.
reveal
Out
yourself.
of nowhere?
Ben,
Because I'm
you're
invisible.
invisible then.
Headley just kind of looks around and is like, "Ven, are you there?"
Yeah, how'd you get captured? You suck.
I was in my private study, in my own realm or home, and someone entered the room, and when they talked, it sounded like one of my guards, and it was like, reporting, Captain. So I said, report back, and I had my back turned. Next thing I know, I got hit on the head, and I'm being dragged by a bunch of bandits. I tried to fight some of them off, but I was already gravely injured, and you can see that he's bleeding out of his head, and he appears to be pretty beat up still. So, and he goes, I'm sorry. I failed you as governor. I apologize. But thank you for bringing me back here. Or thank you for getting me, I guess.
We have you now. Should we spare some healing potions to put on his head?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sure.
You give him
I
a
only
healing
have one.
potion? Well, he's still tied up. Oh, wait, you guys completely unbound him?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's
Okay.
free as a bird.
So
No!
Yes, free him.
Okay, so he's unbound, but he's pretty weak. It's been a couple of hours. He's been bleeding for a couple of hours now. So there, you notice that there's a lot of kind of dried blood around him. So he's in pretty bad shape.
Two.
Who offers him a potion?
Me?
Oh,
Respira?
fine.
Yeah, I have 2.
Okay, so now you have one potion of healing. Governor Headley takes the potion and he goes, thank you. And he drinks it. And he regains some health. He is able to move, but he's still sore. He tries to stand up off of his knees and he sucks in air really sharply. Goes, ah, and he kind of falls down and kind of like props himself back up. And he goes, I'm sorry, I'm hurting a bit more than I initially thought. I think I can walk, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna be a little slow.
It's okay, man. But we gotta tell you a few things.
The village is the village okay? Is that what you're referring to?
Fire!
Headley has like a shocked look on his face, and he just he punches the bed next to him like with his, and he just goes, "Damn it all to hell! Ugh.
Yeah.
Quick, we must go back. How's the situation?
ex is
Did you just
handling it.
leave the village to the guards?"
Not
Oh,
doing
your
your boyfriend has it.
ex-boyfriend is
Holy
handling
shit.
There, he has a serious look of concern, and he goes, "What? My
Your
ex
brother from another mother.
brother
Fancy lad from Falsey Island.
Falsey, Eldritch? Eldritch is here."
Eldritch, Roddy Rich, High Wind.
Yeah, I typed very best yesterday.
Roddy Rich Highway. Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
you're
yeah,
right.
he's there.
Everyone take one. Everyone take a mask.
There's only 2
Why?
masks there.
What?
Also, you're
Alright,
invisible.
well,
If you put on the mask, I'm not going to allow the mask to go invisible, so it's just going to be a floating mask.
That'd be awesome.
Why are you still
Wait, what?
invisible?
I'm invisible for an hour. Has it been an hour yet?
Oh, jeez.
Some time has
No,
passed, but it has
an
not been an hour yet.
Alright, I'm gonna stay invisible. Fun.
Okay.
What do
are
these
there-
masks look like?
Or just can we take the mask and put it in my backpack?
Is it for coronavirus?
Please.
Okay, so
Where
as you
is
guys are
this
talking, and Governor Headley's still trying to wrap around his head the fact that everything that's going on, can you all roll me perception?
Oh,
Oh.
Hope it's higher than 6
Can I
this
talk
time.
to Headley?
What kind
No,
of mask?
all of you roll perception right fucking now. Man, you guys are rolling really low.
fuck.
Ah,
Holy shit.
fuck. Left.
That's so low. Oh, can I roll again? Can you take the right number?
Oh, even Headley's perception is low. Okay, so everyone is in the middle of talking and trying to just figure out what's going on. Ven and Ku are distracted by the signs for whatever reason. Nemaya is just really distracted by Governor Headley. However, excuse me, Welby, perhaps because she's closest to the door, feels a faint rumble, almost like the ground's shaking a little.
Holy crap.
But no, Welby's the only one to notice this right now.
Okay, shout it to the world.
Guys, the floor is shaking.
Oh,
What?
now that you mention it, yeah, it's still shaking. Hey guys, I think this is a big deal.
Headley looks up in concern. Oh no, the masked elf. She has a lot of magical arts at her disposal. She's been communicating with a lot of the creatures and spirits around here. This could be something bad. We need to leave.
Giants!
Let's go.
Okay, do we have to carry him?
He stands up and he moves really slowly. He's holding his side. He is going to move very slowly unless someone offers to help him.
Can I roll something?
I would, but I'm 3 feet tall.
Yeah, Ku, you're not going to be able to. It would have to be...
Can we roll, like, medicine? Is that a thing?
You guys already roll... You guys don't have any medicinal equipment. You guys already gave him a potion. So someone can... If someone rolls a high enough athletics check, they can roll... They can, like, kind of, like, help him and, like, walk him at a normal speed.
Can we all at once?
11.
Good enough. Respira, you walk forward.
Oh.
Oh. Ven and Respira...
Strong's arms me out the way, like, no!
Ven and Respira both walk forward with the same intention of helping Governor Headley, and you both kind of look at each other. What happens now?
Ven flexes
Well,
her.
I don't really like him because he's an elf, so you can have him.
No, Headley's a human.
Oh, shit. The other one's an elf.
Eldridge is an elf.
Well, I don't really like him because he's a human.
But you might be able to help him get out faster.
Fine, I carry him. No. Yeah.
Are you carrying him?
Carry him?
Please,
Does Headley
Princess,
become
do it.
invisible?
Yeah, I'm invisible. Oh, wait.
Do we have to
I'm only level
shout to
2.
him, Headley, Ven is gonna carry you
Wait.
now.
Wait, can my freaking unseen servant carry him? I don't do.
Let me see. I need to look if it can hold him, basically.
It can fetch things. He's a thing.
Okay, but I need to know what exactly it can hold. Creates shapeless medium force. And interact with an object.
Strength of 2. Never mind. He only has a strength of 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Never mind. Okay, I'll just carry him. But I'm kind of like just dragging him.
So is he like on your shoulder? Describe how you're carrying him.
I'm like I'm a crutch, I guess. No, like.
Okay, so.
No, you gotta carry him in your arms. Your
I
big,
can't.
strong arms.
I'm super short. I'm like 5 foot. Like 5'3", and he's like 6'1".
He is 6'1".
If you believe, you can achieve.
Do the princess.
Can we just
Dio's
both,
not saying no.
Can we just
Do the
both
princess.
be like?
Hello? Do you no longer want to carry him?
Then, if you don't decide something soon, Respira's gonna come in.
Can we just both like? Each of us are under one of his arms. Why do we have to carry him alone?
How about he puts his, like, you hold him up, like, on your shoulders, like a child rides.
Okay, fine. I'm just carrying him.
Okay.
What do you mean by just carrying him?
On her shoulders.
Okay.
Like a real lady.
Alright, so she's
like,
holding on to...
Kind of like this, yeah.
So he's putting his full weight onto you, and it is quite a sight to behold, a 6'1" man essentially being carried by a tiny 5'3" half-elf. However, Ven is a strong, independent woman and carries it out with no issue. So you guys, do you guys decide it's time to leave?
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to rub this in his face. He's gonna be paying for Bloody Marys forever.
Hello?
Oh my god.
Thinking ahead, I appreciate that. So let's get out here.
Okay, so,
Can we loot the room?
So, you guys begin moving. Go ahead and start making your way back.
Wait. Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes. Yes.
Can we loot the room?
There is nothing to loot in the room.
Can we just move this rock so we don't have to go all the way around?
There's no door. That I know it looks like there's a door there. It's
But I'm
nothing.
leaving.
Okay,
Okay,
let's
let's
go.
So as you guys
Let's
begin
go.
moving,
What are you doing? Let's go.
the shaking continues and even begins to grow what appears to be a bit stronger.
Holy
Eek.
shit. Oh, how are we gonna pass this
One at a
bridge?
time.
Holy shit.
Wait, but I'm carrying 2. There's 2 of us.
Throw
Throw.
him.
Hello.
I'll catch you.
Oh wait, are you actually gonna throw him?
No, I crossed with him. I just ran really fast.
Roll
should
me a
cross
dexterity
last.
roll me a dexterity saving throw right now.
Rip Venlin.
Oh my god.
Rip Headley.
Dexterity saving. Okay, wait. This should be good. Ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're carrying Governor Headley, and you feel one of the metal planks begin to give way, and it gives in right under your foot. However, you jump forward, and you're able to avoid any sort of natural disaster. So now there is one plank missing, but the bridge is still holding otherwise.
Okay, guys, jump over it. Go ahead.
Welby, you go ahead.
Oh, thank you. I am small.
Dude, I wish I could roll like this when I'm freaking casting Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys are moving. I'm just gonna help you guys out. You guys are moving back through the way you came. However, the shaking continues to grow, and you almost feel like, even though it's just general earth shaking, you almost feel like it's getting louder, as if something is approaching.
Oh,
No,
wait.
we
let's
gotta go,
let's
y'all.
hide in the coffin.
No.
No,
It
let's
smells.
go, please. We are
I just want to
almost
point out, you guys have been underground by more than 100 feet this whole time.
They're on top.
So you're surrounded by rock, is what I'm trying to say.
So we are
Like we're
trapped.
gonna get crushed.
We're gonna get
Yeah.
crushed.
Wait, we're almost to the top though, right?
Isn't there some that we didn't explore in this?
Over here.
Yeah.
Headley
bad.
wants us to leave.
I'm down to leave.
So
What's the
then
entrance?
you guys are approaching the end. Are you guys gonna leave? Go back up through the tunnel, or through the ladder? Excuse me. Sorry.
Yes.
Is there a tunnel?
Sorry,
It's
I didn't
gonna
mean
be
tunnel. I just meant ladder, like this one right here, where you guys came in.
I
Okay.
say yes.
All right. So you guys begin making your. So who's going up? Because it's one at a time. It's a ladder after all.
Oh, I have
Now
to
Maya
carry
go
this
first.
fool?
Okay, I'll go first.
Can I carry?
So
him?
Namaya goes first. Namaya, you're fine. Who goes next?
Me, because I'm carrying the quote-unquote important dude.
So Headley is still, I mean, he's not just a lifeless body. So he's able to kind of clasp on. He just kind of needs some help. So how are you pushing him up the ladder?
Push his ass.
Support his butt.
Sure.
So then you are holding on to Governor Headley's butt, which he has a fine ass, if I say so myself.
Well, damn.
I'm going to kill him when we get to the.
You're gonna kill him?
Yeah.
Headley is slightly embarrassed, and he goes, "I'm sorry. Thank you for your help," as he very weakly is grabbing on to the ladder, and he's moving a bit slow, but he is moving with the help of Ven pushing him. So Headley and Ven, you guys are both going. That leaves Respira, Welby, and Ku. All of a sudden, the shaking is getting much more violent.
Ah!
Run.
Who's going up next?
I am small and weak. I will go.
Welby just says me.
Just go all at once.
Hey, bitches.
And then, okay, so who's after her?
Ku, jump
Or
on
after them, sorry.
Okay, go.
So Ku's the last one. Ku, roll me dexterity saving throw.
Cool twins.
Gonna die. Get crushed.
Roll me dexterity saving throw. Oh, that's a no. So, you guys climb up one at a time through the little forest ladder. But right as Ku is climbing up, that violent shaking, almost all of a sudden at the corner of her eye down below her, she sees something moving, and something's moving through the rocks. So he begins climbing ever faster, but right when she reaches the top, something explodes out, and she is forced out. And unfortunately, she was not able to kind of correct himself. So please take 1d4 damage.
Oh, it's not bad. Who's like a freaking tank?
What are these?
Just roll the dice.
Ooh.
Ooh. Are you okay?
And what is that? 4? Ooh, that's bad. Well, I mean, you still have pretty good health. So, mark down on your HP, please.
Okay.
Okay, and so now you guys see almost what appear to be like
Where's Headley?
a gigantic. Oh, whoops, Headley. Headley's right here. Don't worry about him. He came up. Headley is right there. However, out of the ladder with you guys is this large rock creature.
Oh shit!
Jesus, he
Like
got
that.
bigger.
So there we go. It appears to be what just like looks like solid rock. The best way I can describe it is like imagine the Thing from Fantastic Four, but less human looking, because the Thing clearly looks like a human. This one looks much more jagged, like a bunch of just loose rocks put together.
It's a Regigigos.
Yes. Honore shush. So you know what time it is, boys and girls. Roll initiative.
Ooh,
Oh,
baby.
can I just throw Headley on the ground?
Please.
You
Oh,
throw
fragile man.
roll athletics right now, really quick, before you do initiative. You're standing right here.
I didn't mean like legit throw.
Please.
I meant like drop him.
You try to throw him. He goes like 5 feet and takes 2 points of damage, and his head starts bleeding again.
Oh.
Prospera.
What are we doing?
Seeing Headley take that awful fall has broken my spirit.
All my rolls have been so good, but
Okay, so oh wow. Okay, let me see here. Ooh, okay, so we have, what do we have? We have, I'll go Ven, and then Ku, and then we will do Namaya, and then it'll be this rock monster. By the way, I say rock monster, it is an earth elemental, is the name of it.
Wow.
So, I don't know if anybody speaks elemental, but this is an elemental.
According to Pokemon, rock is very susceptible to grass.
paper.
Okay, so the turn order is going to be Ven, Ku, Namaya, the Elemental, Welby, and then Respira. Governor Headley is too injured to fight, so he is just trying to slowly edge himself to the back to get himself out of the way of you guys.
Cool.
Okay, so then it is your turn.
Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
Go!
22,
Yay!
that's a hit.
Oh, yay!
Roll for damage.
Oh, also this hit, so I add my charisma. Oh, it does it automatically, right? Oh,
No, it doesn't. What's your charisma modifier?
3.
So 8 damage?
Sure.
What kind of damage is Eldritch Blast? Oh, force? Okay, so it hits it for 8 damage. It doesn't even move.
Oh no!
Okay, we should run. No, but this seems to
no.
hurt. That was just
going.
a test.
Let's see.
It
Maybe
is now-
something more physical.
It is now Ku's turn.
Physical.
Sure.
Physical. I don't know what.
Like not just a whoosh of air or something. Maybe like.
Did you say that what's his name is hurt still?
Headley. So he is not fighting. That's why he does not have a turn.
Oh. Should we, I have a necklace of fireballs.
Oh yeah.
That's
We don't even know
true.
fire does anything.
Huh?
I said we don't even know fire.
How do you know if you speak elemental? If you look at your character sheet on the features and traits on the right side, it'll tell you if you have special abilities that will let you talk. And then so that's the features and traits. And then on the left side, all the way to the bottom left, you'll see something called other proficiencies and languages. It'll show the languages you already know that you picked from the start. So look at those two, and that'll tell you that something there might say if you speak elemental or not.
Okay, I don't.
Holy shit, there's a number of people here. Hello.
Wait, can we look at stream now?
If you want.
Okay, I want to see the people.
And I
wow,
appre-
there's so many people.
I appreciate all of you not looking at the stream while we were in our dungeon. So, okay, Ku, it is your turn right now. What are you doing?
I'm gonna block that baby caca.
What?
What did you say? Search up Titicaca?
I legit don't know what you just said, and I don't think anyone else knows either.
Actually, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna do you guys think the necklace of fireballs will work?
Sure.
All right. How do I, Mr. God? How do I fireball it?
So the necklace of fireballs. How many beads do you have on it?
5.
Okay, so you can use an action to detach a bead and throw it up to 60 feet away. When it reaches the end of its trajectory, the bead detonates as a 3rd level fireball spell.
Ooh. Oh.
So you can hurl just one bead, or you can throw multiple beads. You can even throw the whole damn necklace as one action if you want. Every time you increase it by 1, so if you throw multiple, when you do so, increase the level of the fireball by 1. So it starts out as a 3rd level fireball spell, and it can reach all the way up to level 9.
Oh, you guys think I should do it?
Yes. Go for
Okay,
it.
why
Can I
am
hunter's mark it first? Hunter's mark. Boom, boom.
Wait, are you casting Hunter's Mark?
Yeah.
Is Hunter's Mark a
Yeah.
bonus action? It is, right?
Was that Alina?
Oh, okay,
heard
cool. It kind of works then.
She's back.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Okay, so you can cast Hunter's Mark on the rock elemental. What does Hunter's Mark do again, so that everyone knows?
It adds damage.
That was literally the worst fucking explanation ever.
Damn.
Here. Oh wait, I didn't spell that. Hold on. Wait, how do you do the thing? Send. Oh. I don't know how to send it.
Something already showed up.
Hunter's Mark.
wait,
okay, so this is
She was
taking
trying
too
to show
long.
the explanation.
So Hunter's Mark, basically, you can mystically mark a creature until the spell ends, and it lasts for up to an hour. You deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. So you roll an extra 1d6 whenever you hit it. So, I do want to point out, Fireball is a pretty powerful spell. With Fireball, the standard level 3 spell is 8d6 fire damage.
Dang.
Holy shit.
On a failed save. So they have to take a dexterity saving throw. If they fail it, it's 8d6. And if they pass it, it's only half, so 4d6. So it's still pretty high. And then every time you cast it higher than a 3rd level, so it starts at level 3, and then if you increase it to level 4, 5, 6, you include another 1d6. So this has a potential. Fireball is a pretty powerful spell.
Okay, never mind. No Hunter's Mark. Just fire.
You already know. You rolled it. You can't bring it back. I'm not like the golden rule with D&D is you can say whatever you want, you can do what you can fantasize any sort of like action, but the second you roll it, it's canon. So you already rolled Hunter's Mark, so I'm not gonna let you go back on it. Sorry, that's kind of mean, but that's just how it is.
No, it's fine. Okay. Do I have to click it, or can I just be like...
Just click it so it shows on the chat, so because it's easier for me that way. So I know you did it.
Oh wait, it doesn't click.
Okay. How many beads are you throwing?
Just one.
Okay, so it has to make... What's the DC save on it?
I don't know.
It's 15. Okay. It has to make a dexterity saving throw, and its dexterity is -1, so it's probably not going to get this. No, it's getting hit. Roll me 8d6. This could hurt a lot.
Ooh.
This is just from one little marble?
Wow.
Fireball is a tough spell. Once you start reaching third level spells, third level is when shit starts to get super serious.
Wow.
27 damage. Wow.
Plus Hunter's Mark.
So roll one more d6. You should have rolled 9d6.
Oh.
Yeah, that was my fault. I should have told you. Okay, 33. Woo! Wow. Cool with the high damage.
Yeah, boy.
Oh my god, math. Math is hard. Math is hard.
The rock.
Wait, okay.
The rock.
Okay. It is severely damaged. It takes a pretty big hit, and even some of the rocks that's on it start to break off as like the flames kind of like splinter it. However, it's still very much alive. But it definitely took a pretty decent hit on that.
Great job.
Namaya, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use Scorching Ray.
Alright, go for it. Scorching Ray?
Oh, no.
Nah, you miss.
Fuck.
I don't know how you missed just a big hulking rock, but you missed it.
With the natural 20 on the other side.
Too bad you're not rolling advantage. Is Scorching Ray a cantrip or a spell?
Spell.
Alright, make sure you knock down your spell slot.
E.
Okay. It's the Earth Elemental's turn, baby.
Protect.
So...
can you form a shield around me?
You guys don't have any... I don't think you... Oh, I think the only person that has reactions is Welby. So, this elemental can make 2 slam attacks, up to a range of 10 feet. So, it sees that Ku literally flamed the shit out of it, and it's pissed. So, it's going to use 1 slam attack against Ku. Go away, Microsoft. 20? That's hitting you. And it hits you for 12.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, how come those are at the same time? Usually I can do cutting words after an attack.
So we need to move out of its range.
You guys can't move on reaction unless Welby. I think what you should tell me, Welby, is when I do the attack, I need you to tell me beforehand if you're gonna do it at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's always gonna do that. Too late now, however. Sorry. Ku, you're taking 12 hits of damage. So please mark it.
What's the max hit?
9?
Yeah.
What's the max hit for that? 16?
The max...
21?
Well, if you hover over the number, you can see what I'm rolling for it. So you can calculate what the max damage is on it.
Or what's 5 for? That's just automatic.
Okay, it still has 1 more slam attack, guys. The range on it is 10 feet, so
Isn't that only Ku?
Oh my god.
No, because look, if you see here 10 feet, it can still hit Namaya too. So it sees Namaya right next to Ku, and baby, it is slamming.
Cutting words.
Cutting words? Scree? On what? On the attack or on the hit? Well...
I'll do it on the hit.
Oh.
Well, if it doesn't hit, then it doesn't matter. But if it does, you're coming to the rescue. Oh, wait, what's your AC, Namaya? Is it 8? It's not 18, right?
Away.
I think Nargis BRB.
Okay, no, she's definitely getting hit. But 14, so roll me a 1d6, Welby. You're maybe because it's made of solid rock. But you scream at it, but the noise seems to barely affect it. It does do something, but it still hits Namaya for 13.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Oh boy, this is gonna be tough. I want to remind everybody that I think most of you guys still have at least one potion of healing, so you got that. All right, Welby, it's your turn.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah. Yes.
What if we try to like back up? What happens?
Oh god.
So you can
I'm just saying.
You can do the disengage option, which allows you to move away without granting an attack of opportunity, but it's the only move you can do that turn. So you can only move. Likewise, you can choose to move and still take an action, but if you try to move away, he will get an attack of opportunity. That being said, the attack of opportunity is only melee range. So the only people who are affected by an attack of opportunity would be Ku,
Both.
Namaya, Respira, and Welby, because he's such a large creature that he's taking up like this entire like 4 square area. So he can hit.
I'll get back.
Huh?
Yeah, maybe somebody should start back.
So the only person, so Welby, you are the only person that can move without getting an attack of opportunity because you are outside of his melee range.
Yeehaw. Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit just to.
Wait, where are you moving? Wait! I'm sorry. I thought this was when I said that you're the only person who can move without an attack of opportunity. I was talking about Ven. Ven's the only one that's out of range.
Let's see.
But he would attack someone else in my place, right?
Like if you tried to run away, no, he wouldn't have a reaction. Like period, because he's not in range of you.
Oh, so I can. Okay.
On your turn, yes, you can move away.
Okay, I'll just try to shatter. Fine.
Go for it.
Where are we? There we are. Cast at what level? We're level 2, right?
Yeah.
Are we level 3?
Well, I think you don't. I don't think you have a level 3 spell slot. I think it's level 2.
Lord, what are these numbers?
Well, it has to. Doesn't the elemental have to?
Yeah, so it has to.
Dexterity.
It rolls a Constitution save, and it has to beat 13. If it doesn't beat 13, it takes 16 damage. That's what that means.
Okay.
So you better hope it doesn't roll. Well, does it have a Constitution bonus? It has a Constitution bonus of +5. This is literally the worst. Literally the worst type of spell. I'm sorry, Elena.
My bad. It's all I can do.
Oh, it cleanly dodges the shatter. So I'm sorry, Welby. The shatter did not hit. Oh wait, on a successful one, it just takes half damage, so it's still damaged. It takes 8 thunder damage, and wait.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that.
Actually, this is really weird. Not weird. So it rolled successfully. So it takes half damage, so it would normally take 8. However, the rock elemental is vulnerable to thunder damage. So it takes double. So it just takes 16. It equals out to 16 damage.
Anyone else have thunder?
Thunder damage? I do not.
I don't either.
Okay, so it's pretty hurt. Some more of its body is starting to fall off. It appears to be pretty dazed by that thunder attack. Even though it cleanly dodged it, the after effects are still feeling it. Respira, your turn.
Okay, so I feel like moving a little little further away.
You are gonna get an attack of opportunity. You are in range of him, so it's up to you.
Or you can disengage.
Ooh.
It's up to you.
Yes, attack.
That's only if I move backwards from the enemy, right?
I mean, yeah, you can move towards him, and that'll be fine.
Pretty sure. Fine for him. Can
What if-
I just give Ku one of my potions?
Please, you're gonna have to
My
move to
last
right
potion.
next to him.
Okay.
But you won't.
Well,
But that's not moving backwards, so that's fine.
here you go,
I have a
Ku.
question.
Ooh.
If we were to like hypothetically move like towards him, but like past him, like right here, does that count?
The second you're moving away from him,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Okay, then does Ku roll a 1d6 for healing?
do you want to like feed it to him right now?
Oh, I would imagine that their body is like crushed from a rock elemental.
Yeah, he's probably got some internal bleeding. She's, probably in a lot of pain. So yeah, if you want to take your turn to administer a potion.
Wait, all of my turn?
No, potions are bonus actions.
Okay,
So,
great, yeah.
Ku,
I will uncork the potion and just let it
are
let
you
it dribble into.
all right? Roll a 1d6, Ku.
Boop.
3. You gain back 3 health.
Thank
Yes.
All right, so that's a bonus action. You still have your regular action.
Okay, well. Oh God. Do we try? Do we try? Short bow.
22 hits. Can you roll the damage? 8 piercing. So you hit it for 8. However, it is resistant to piercing damage, so it only takes 4.
Oh,
Well, that's not bad.
yeah.
It is, for the most part, fairly unfazed by this one arrow. It just looks kind of confused.
Whatever.
All right. Respiro, your turn is over. Ven, back to you.
Yeah, let's
You should
cast
give me
a
a potion.
honestly, if you want. Oh, I have a question. When it says I have a spell called Spare the Dying, it says the creature becomes stable. What does that mean?
That's during the death saving throws. So when they're at a point where they're doing their saving throws for death, then you can stabilize them, and they don't have to make the saving throws anymore.
But then, do they get health back for that?
No, they just remain. They stabilize to 0, so they're like no longer at death's door, but they're just like straight unconscious and out of the fight.
Okay. Did you say I only have one potion, and I'm weak?
Yeah, but you're
You
also
don't
at
get a
full
potion.
health, so taking the potion now won't do anything for you.
Oh, it's not gonna.
Well,
Who
give
says
it.
she
Give
won't?
me.
No,
Why?
no, we have the same health.
Do we really?
Yes,
Wow.
I'm
You're
weak.
weak.
Shut up. Okay, I'm gonna cast Eldritch.
Go for it.
Or should I cast Firebolt? No. Wow.
Ooh, that's a nat 20,
Ooh.
baby. Roll that damage.
Do I get +3?
It rolls double, so it does both for you. So you rolled a 2 and a 9, so you hit it for...
I meant for my charisma modifier.
No, just do 1 + 5, so that's
Okay.
16. Ooh, good hits, good hits. Okay, so you hit it, and it is, once again, in a lot of pain. One of its arms actually completely falls off. Oh, yeah, you kind of got hit pretty hard, Namaya, sorry.
Heyo.
You and Ku both got kind of fucked. But
Okay.
the Eldritch Blast kind of knocks it back. It's slowly losing its form. One of its left arm completely falls off. It is in a lot of pain. And with that, we switch over to Ku.
Healing potion. Administer now. Boom.
Roll a 1d6. Yeah, all right. You're at 14 health now.
Can I take another one?
Do you have another one?
No,
Yeah.
I'm only gonna let you take one potion on your turn.
Oh, okay then. Fire style fireball jutsu.
Are you throwing the necklace?
One of them.
Okay, so you throw another bead. Shit, I always forget.
Please kill
So
it.
the necklace, fireball is a DC of what was it? 15?
It was 8d6.
No, that's the damage. I'm talking about the DC saving throw. I know I was just looking at it. I'll have to look at it again. So they roll. God damn it! Come on. DC 15. Okay, cool. Otherwise, it's 8d6. But you still have Hunter's Mark too.
Yeah, and then doesn't it go up each time I throw one?
No, that's if you throw more than one at once.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope, it's definitely getting hit. Roll 9d6. Damn.
9d6.
Damn, this could hurt a lot right now. I'm really curious to see. Ooh! Yeah.
There were like ones in there.
So you hit it straight for 30 points of damage. You basically fuck its day up. You like pretty much blow out both of its knees, so it kind of like falls forward, and it's much shorter now. It's burning up. It's slowly losing its form. It really doesn't have any more mobility. It's lost pretty much a good part of both of its legs, pretty much below the knee. But it is still alive, and it is now pretty mad. Namaya, your turn.
Oh my god.
You should move, Namaya.
Namaya.
She can move backwards or away.
Yeah, I will move backwards.
You can
Hold
disappear.
Because
Won't
my
it
range
attack you?
is 120.
You're gonna get an attack of opportunity, by the way, because you're moving
he's gonna
backwards.
be able to hurt me?
Because his range is 10 feet, so if you notice, so like here, that's like right where you are. That's 10 feet, so he can still swipe at you as you leave.
But if I move backwards, he still...
Because you're considered retreating, the way it works is the game treats it as if you are turning around and showing your back to the enemy. So that enemy will have a chance to swipe at you.
Such is life.
Okay, I'll use the potion.
Yeah, you can take your potion first. So roll a 1d6.
Okay.
Listen,
So
I know
this
attacks of
is-
opportunity are intimidating, but sometimes you just gotta take it. Ooh, pretty good. You're at 15.
Okay.
Listen, run back, take the hit, and dish it back tenfold.
Yeah, I will try moving back.
Okay, so move back. How far back do you want to go? Do it first. Okay. So it is going to use its slam attack on you as it leaves, and I'm gonna give it disadvantage because you are right on the edge of its range, and it has essentially lost an arm and both of its knees.
Cool.
Yeah.
9. It does not hit you, right?
Ooh.
I think
Well, what's your armor class? It's
Armor
definitely
class,
not
like
9.
13.
it's 13.
Yeah, so you barely dodge the way out of its slam as you move backwards. So, congratulations, you're still alive,
Cool.
and you
I'm
still
gonna
have your
try-
action.
Now kill it.
I'm gonna try Scorching Ray one more time. Let's hope it's higher.
Go for it. Nope. Nope. You think you're cool as shit, you dodge out of the way, you have a sick anime moment. So you try to spice things up. You as you're running backwards, with your back towards the elemental, you jump and you kind of twist in the air and you throw your hands together like a cool you're
Man,
gonna have.
why are you trying to make this bigger than it is?
Like you're about to do something super sick, you turn around and you blast it. Nope, you missed. Yeah, you mistimed it. Anyway, moving on. It's the
Loser boy.
It's the elemental's turn.
Oh no.
So the elemental, realizing that it's in
I'm gonna
some
die.
pretty serious danger, does something pretty interesting. It burrows. So it starts digging into the ground and moves through the earth. It doesn't.
What?
It doesn't. It's almost like it doesn't really even disturb the material. It just kind of like sinks into it, like as if it was transparent, and it disappears.
Whoa, okay.
But
well,
you get the sense that it's still around.
it's like the Diglett using dig.
It is now Welby's turn.
Oh my gosh.
Does anyone want to be healed?
Can we roll for perception?
Me.
You would have to do it on your turn.
Okay, I will heal you first because that's my bonus action.
Healing word. You heal Ku for 7. So, Ku, you're back to 21. Very
Elena,
nice.
is that a cantrip or a spell?
It's one of my spells, but I get a bonus.
Oh, it's a bonus action? Nice. If you can please mark your spell slot, and then you still have another action left.
And then, I would like to... Where is it? Where is it? I have something where I can protect myself. But it's a weapon attack. Never mind.
Rip.
Yeah. How far can I run?
You have five squares. Your movement speed
Can I
is 25.
climb a tree?
Is there a tree within 5 spaces of you?
What? Is that a tree near Headley?
No, that's a bush.
What? Can I climb
Like
the
the
bush?
nearest tree for you would be here.
Yeah.
Or here?
But then I'll be so far from you guys.
Wait, I was looking at 2.
Yeah.
That's 3 squares to reach the tree, and then you would spend the rest of your movement climbing up if you want, but it is up to you.
Being in a tree save you though?
He's kind of big, right?
Well, keep in mind he's been kind of cut short a little bit as he's kind of lost his legs below his knees.
Bust his kneecaps.
Yeah, I'll just hang out in a tree.
Alright, so you climb up the tree.
I have no attacks to help, I'm sorry.
Alright, Respira, your turn.
Okay. I'm just looking at my false life spell. Bolstering yourself with a necromantic facsimile of life. You gain 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points for the duration.
Oh, by the way, temporary hit points can be overhealing, so I kind of messed that up last week. Sorry, Taylor.
Oh, dang it!
So what? Cool. Okay. What the heck can I do right now? I got like... Throwing you in the tree? That is way too far for me right now. Let's go over here. Headley boy.
Alright.
And I'll ask him, "Hey, how's it going? How do you think we're doing?"
Headley's just looking around. Be wary. I don't think the Earth Elemental has left quite yet. They tend to get pretty desperate when they're near death's door.
Oh, cool. I think that's all I'm gonna do right now.
Okay. Then it's your turn.
I'm gonna turn invisible.
Do you have enough spell slots?
Yeah, I have one more left.
Okay, will I let you cast it twice? Yeah, I'll let you cast it twice.
Yes.
However, I don't think you're completely unhittable. I think they roll
Dang it.
disadvantage.
I don't care. I'll invisible. Can I still be invisible?
Yeah, okay, so with invisible, attack rolls against the creature have disadvantage, and the creature's attack rolls have advantage. So there you go.
Creature's attack has advantage.
So you have advantage on your attack rolls, and if someone's trying to attack you, it's disadvantage.
Okay. Can I be invisible?
Yeah, go for it. Just mark your spell slot and then cast it. Alright. So that is it. You should be out of level 2 spell slots at this point, right?
I am.
Okay. You are invisible.
I'm just gonna use that. But...
Okay. That's that. Are you going to move, or are you going to stay there?
Yeah, I'm gonna get away from I'm gonna go back to exactly where he was. I don't think that's where to go again.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Ku, it's your turn.
Then,
What?
I was gonna attack there anyways.
Why are you gonna attack her? Is it gonna
Because
pop up right
the
back here?
fireball can still explode. So I mean, like, I'm assuming.
I thought he said he's traveling to the Earth. Did you say he's traveling, or he just sunk in?
He sunk into the earth.
I don't think an attack will hit.
You don't even know where he is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's probably like right here, or right
Under
next.
these bitches' skin. Just
You should
roll
climb a tree
for,
also.
Roll
The
for
two, three. 1, 2, 3,
wisdom.
4. I have wisdom. Wait, what about wisdom?
Will it get you to? Will she be able to predict where the monster's gonna pop up?
Oh.
I'm going to say no, because there's literally no way of determining, because he is not disrupting anything.
Oh. What else is there to do?
It is up to your imagination, Ku, but time's running out, so do something.
Yeah. Go to the tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That was not 5.
Diagonal jumping.
4,
Wait,
5.
she right here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what's your movement speed? 5? Yeah, okay, never mind, I'm wrong. Yeah, you can move right here. There you go. That did not look right for a second. Sorry. My bad.
It's okay.
Okay, so, however, it reached your max movement speed just to get there. So you reached the tree, but you do not have enough time to climb it. So you're just kind of hiding behind it. So I'm not giving you the climbing status. Nemaya, it's your turn.
There's a
Cool boy.
Cool boy.
Who? I have not been doing so hot. Let's see.
I have no more potions, friend.
I have one more. What is it worth using?
Ku, did you ever tell us about your ring?
No, you still have the ring, and you haven't brought it up this episode. And I don't think you've actually told any of them about it.
Okay.
Nemaya, it's still your turn.
Yes. I'm gonna just go ahead and use my second potion.
Okay. Roll the 1d6.
Oh.
Alright, you're at 16.
Yes.
Oh,
Better than 15.
Boy, oh boy.
no.
Maybe you guys should have a talk with Eldridge about these potions.
Pretty shit potions. My potions probably do better.
Okay. Anything
let's
else?
See. Fuck. I have this cantrip called True Strike. where I get advantage, but I think it says you extend your hand and point a finger at a target in range.
Yeah, it has to be
him,
something you can see.
Oh. Let's see.
You guys are just kind of looking around, nervous at the ground. He could pop up at any time. And the fact that he does a weird warping thing where he doesn't even disturb the soil is really creepy.
Okay.
Creepy.
So I really can't do anything.
That's why I just decided to say, I'll detect government headway.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, you should move.
Where would I move?
If towards Respira and Headley does, then you have a chance of being hit. They have a chance. Like a human shield.
I'll just stand right
Tiefling shield.
Okay. It's the elemental's turn. Where is he gonna pop up?
Please don't hurt me.
Ooh. He pops out.
Goes the elemental.
Right next to Respira.
Bitch.
No.
Oh, I told you he wouldn't.
Hold on.
Pop up right here.
There you go.
Smaller. Oh.
There we go.
It's stepping on my health bar.
So he comes up. He is a mess of rock at this point, but you can tell it's desperate. Through what looks to be an air hole from what appears to be its head, you hear like a strange, like kind of hissing, like air's passing through it, like as if it's trying to speak, or perhaps it's just yelling in rage. But it comes out of the ground. Because it's lost an arm, it can no longer multi-attack. It can only slam once, but it is trying to slam Respira.
Okay, hold on. Can I just... Hellish Rebuke. Would you take any chance of being damaged by a creature?
Great.
Let me...
Wait till it hits you, though.
Yeah, it has to hit you first.
It has to hit me.
I think so. Let me
not
see.
die.
Yeah, in response to being damaged by a creature, so you have to get hit first. But if you do get hit, if you don't get hit, then this is a good thing anyway, isn't it? So, let's hope this doesn't kill you. Nope, that definitely.
Bludgeoning damage.
Cutting words.
It's not that much.
Cutting words, I'll allow it, but
Better get hit.
you better roll. Here's the thing, Alina.
It's only 10.
It rolled a natural 20. So that 20 is now 20. So
that 20 is now 20?
No. The hit 10 is now 20, meaning Respira is dead unless your 1d6 saves her. So you better roll pretty well.
How much health do you have, Respira?
I'm at a measly 18.
Okay, it takes it takes 5 off the damage. Respira, you take 15 damage.
But now you can use Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, now you can. So it comes out and with like a weird hissing sound that can only be described as what is probably screaming in rage. It slams the ground right where Respira is. Respira's leg is completely crushed, and she is bleeding and crying out in pain. But in retaliation, as she kind of falls to the ground, she throws out her hand and casts Hellish Rebuke. Go for it.
What's Respira's HP at right now?
I'm at 3, baby.
I can't see it.
Oh.
Higher. Okay, you cast it at level 3, so you rolled a 10. That's harsh. Thankfully, its dexterity is kind of ass, so maybe it won't make this save. It has to roll lower than a 12 in order to take the full 10. Yeah, it's rolling really poorly. It takes 10 damage. So it falls in the flames, and as Respira falls to the ground, she kind of points at it, and the flames pop up out of nowhere, straight like Sasuke type shit. It freaks out, and it's kind of moving. And it's in flames. the grass and the moss that's covering the rocks is completely burnt up at this point, and it slowly starts to fall apart. It's slowly losing form and starts to shrink a little bit. It is still alive, but it is definitely on its way out. Welby, it's your turn.
I will an attack. You can probably kill it by now. Respira, do you want to be healed?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
There you go. Take that.
All right,
Does it
heal
make
for
me feel
6.
something?
So Respira,
Heal
you're
for
back to 9.
6. Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Let's do.
Respira, your leg is healed, but you're still in a lot of pain.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do much. Let's see what this does.
You can see,
Yes,
perceives
laughter.
everything. Too bad for you, the elemental's a dumbass. It has an intelligence of 3.
Hey.
So it doesn't do anything. It's not affected.
Wait, what?
A creature, so it reads here, a creature with an intelligence of score of 4 or less is not affected. And unluckily for you, the earth elemental's a dumbass.
Oh, that sucks.
Earth smash.
Alright, poor
rock.
Welby. That was your turn. Respira, it's almost time for you to take revenge. It's
Holy
possible.
shit. Well,
What are you gonna
what
do?
the
It's your
fuck do I
turn.
do?
Why is it her turn again?
Well, after the elemental goes, it's then Welby, then mine.
Oh, sorry. It's because you did the hellish review.
Yeah.
It was a
I forgot, sorry.
reaction.
Alright, Respira, what did you doing?
Burning hands. Burn.
Go for it. Wait, is
Burning
Burning Hands
Hands.
automatically hit?
I don't remember.
Burning Hands. Oh, yeah, no, it's a dexterity saving throw again. Oh, this could be it. DC
Please?
12. 3d6. Rolling 1d higher level cast. Okay. Alright, here it goes. R1d20 minus 1.
Oh!
Oh man, in its smaller stature, it's perhaps just a tiny bit more nimble and perhaps just a tiny bit harder to hit. So it's able to dodge most of the flames. However, it still catches fire just a bit and takes 4 damage. It is whistling a lot. You hear a lot of what is potentially screaming. It is essentially just it's pretty much brought up to like its arm and its upper chest. Its whole lower body is gone, but it's still holding shape to the last of its breath, ? And it's still alive, but it is very close to death. Then, bring it home.
Okay.
Invisigoth.
Ren is gonna hit Eldritch Blast.
We have the anime music playing. It's time.
Don't
Nope, you missed. You missed. No, turn the music off. No. Oh, wait. I forgot. You have advantage. You have advantage because you're invisible. Bring the music back. Bring it back. We're back, baby. 19 hits. Roll the damage.
I'm in shambles. I'm in
6.
shambles.
You literally rolled 1 more than its HP, so you barely killed it. But you killed it. So then the music is pumping, where it's slowly getting louder. Bring it home. You're invisible. How does this go down?
Wait, when I use this spell, do I become uninvisible?
Can't even see.
You don't become visible unless you want to for this specific moment, but normally no.
Okay, well, I'm gonna become invisible. Can I, like, where am I? Oh, I'm behind it. Damn it.
Maybe you yell at it and it turns around. Listen, this is your anime moment. Just tell us the scene. What happens?
towards you, but that's what they put. You know what? I kind of just raise my staff and then shoot it. Cut off.
You can do better than that.
Humble queen
Okay.
doesn't like to brag.
I jump up super high and become visible, and then I shoot it.
Do you say anything? Do you have like a cool spell name
No.
or like a catchphrase as you like
I'm
shoot out your
super
spell?
quiet.
The V in Venland stands for vanilla.
Straight up, like, listen, man, you got the anime music playing. This is your moment to come up with something big. I'm giving you every opportunity here. Are you sure this is how you wanted to go down?
This is how it's going down.
Fair enough. Fair enough. If that's how you want it to
It's
go
like-
down.
The cool heroine.
Can you give me some extra HP now? Even though I killed it.
So you kill. So you jump up. You briefly become visible. It notices you out of the corner of its eye, and it turns around at you, right as you just blast the shit out of it with a spell. Oh, your charisma modifier. Oh yeah, that's 11. Yeah, no, it's dead. You cast Eldritch Blast, and in the true name of Eldritch, you smite that shit to living hell. It is gone. It is just a pile of pebbles.
Okay, now give me extra. HP.
It won't matter. I'm telling you now.
Damn it! Can it not carry over?
Congratulations, you guys. You have killed the Earth Elemental.
Goddamn. No one died.
Can I just give myself 5? It'll make me feel better.
Sure, give yourself plus 5 HP. It won't matter because by the time you get back, it'll wear off.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But for now, you're at 17. So, our little rock monster, just a pile of pebbles, it's gone.
Can I take one? Can I take a pebble of souvenir?
It literally will do nothing for you. But if you want to take a pebble with you, fine.
I'm taking pebble. I'm
Okay,
adding it.
you can
What kind of sicko are you?
completely emotionless as she like kills it, and then it's like, I'm gonna take your pebble.
Maybe the V in Venland stands for villain.
Elemental pebble. Ha!
All
She
right.
collects rocks in real life.
Shut up. I'm gonna kill you.
So with that, you guys, with Governor Headley, Respira and Namaya, take Headley by the arms, kind of rope them around each other, on each
I'm
shoulder.
supporting him. Me and my broken ass body.
Don't ask me how. You're just there. You volunteer. Your leg has been healed by Welby.
Sheer adrenaline.
Yeah, literally just the adrenaline of wanting to go home, and also the fact that it's Governor Headley. You guys make it back to the village, and that
Oh Lord.
is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Aww.
Yeah.
Congratulations, everybody! Somehow, some way, you have survived episode 5 or 4. Excuse me.
I'm invisible.
Thank you.
And I got a pebble.
Very
That
good.
was an emotion.
Let's see. Yes, drunk D&D. It's D and then it's an N, not and. But yes, D&D.
But isn't it Dungeons and Dragons?
I know, but the common abbreviation is
Dungeons
always
inside
D&D.
Dragons.
Don't ask me why. It's just easier that way. But
Dragons and dungeons.
with that,
Okay. Roll for hotness.
roll for hotness.
Why are we
Hotness check.
It changes every day.
Changes every day. Hello.
I think you really just want to change. Do you want to be a hot little half elf then? Is that what you want?
You little mink. Ooh.
Who are you trying to impress,
Is it
huh?
mix?
Minks? I don't know.
So, as I've mentioned,
Animal?
so while we're kind of on that topic, really quick, I guess I'll point out. So I've already mentioned that Eldritch is a natural 20 on the attractiveness scale. He is so
Yes.
unbelievably attractive that he literally draws attention to himself because people look at him, see the glamorous armor, see the sleek, amazingly beautiful elf, handsome elf, and they're just mesmerized. So he draws attention. Headley is probably an 18. So
Wow.
Wait, what was Koo?
Koo
Who's like 17?
Koo's a 17, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Headley is also incredibly attractive and is well above average.
He might be attractive, but his personality is shit.
No, it's not.
What are you
Moments?
talking about? He buys us drinks.
Yeah.
make him.
And he complains about it every 5 seconds.
Oh, I want
Well, now he will no longer complain. We saved his ass.
Maybe.
Filipino god dude.
Please stop.
IG.
Under the equipment, and what's the shiny stuff with the number?
Under the equipment, what's the shiny stuff with the number?
To the left. The shiny
That's monies.
Copper pieces, silver pieces.
Oh, yes, money.
That is currency, and that is something that we are going to discuss next episode.
It says PP, right?
Yeah, it does.
So,
That's my crack.
so in order from top to bottom, if you're looking at the currency, from top to bottom, it's copper piece, which is CP, silver piece, which is SP, and then electrum piece, like electrum, so EP, and then gold piece, which is GP, and then platinum piece, which is PP.
Electrum Sabercraft.
Roll for how stoned you are, dude.
All right.
Headley with his crack pipe, natural 20 every time.
Oh,
Medicine.
Why do we serve him?
All right, guys, join us next week for our drunk D&D episode. We're gonna be taking shot. We'll have a little drinking game for the rolls.
I'm drinking again because assholes when I'm drunk.
We're gonna have some drinking games. We're gonna have a fun. We're so a little tease, a little spice for next episode. So a little tease. We're gonna have a filler episode, baby.
Woo!
We're gonna
What?
we've had enough.
Is it the beach episode?
We're gonna have a filler episode, baby.
yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
Go dumb, go stupid.
But until then, guys, thank you so much for coming by. If you're watching the VOD, thank you so much. I'm probably gonna download this, maybe upload it to YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, don't know how you managed to last this long, but thanks. Thanks again. Catch you all later. Have a great rest of your night. Catch us next week.